Hey, it's Russ Payton with Role Playing Public Radio. Caleb understands me. We're playing Base Raiders, Gate 9, Session 3. In the last session, the players were on the moon and got off the moon and made decisions of a nature in Chicago.
Sounds like I missed a
And
lot.
on the moon.
Yeah, and on the moon. You decided not to help the remnants of the ideal bring a new hero into the world.
Except for
You
me.
can't play a game without making decisions.
This is true.
I'm not denying that. But
You have a new base. You have a new layer yourselves.
Yes.
You doesn't have a name. It was just the brass door. But you have a name.
Combust-troller.
Combust-troller, yes. You can control combustion engines within a 10-mile radius.
In the brass door?
Yeah. There's a machine in the brass door that allows you to control...
it's an old
turn-up
school like a speakeasy.
It's under the vintage
that's
villainy
really
in
cool.
this or in the PDF supplement. So the PDF supplement is on my Wi-Fi network. Going to download that. Yes, let's start with vignettes. So first vignette, I would like to have Trey's inner psychic struggle. So Caleb, I'd like you to roleplay as Trey.
Okay.
He thinks he's in his kitchen, but there's Cleopatra and. Well, what would the American look like? Is it like Captain America, but psychedelic? Is he a big...
It was made in the when was the CIA
late 50s,
made?
early 60s.
Late 50s, early 60s.
Dr. Timothy Leary.
Probably John Wayne.
John
Let's
Wayne.
go the preacher route.
All right. So who do you want to play Cleopatra and who do you want to play John?
No, wait, what's funnier?
Yeah.
Let's do Tad Hamilton, because they didn't know he was gay yet.
The Hollywood horror.
Yes. So Tad Hamilton is Captain America
Okay.
on Psychedelica.
Yeah.
And then Cleopatra playing herself.
All right. So who's going to role play this? We're going to use red market vignette scenes.
Okay.
Rules.
All right, so,
Someone.
I'll take Cleopatra.
All right. You say Cleopatra. You could toss her to be.
I'll be Tad Hamilton. I don't know who he is, though.
Okay.
I'm not familiar
Let's
with
pull
him.
up a.
Give me a picture.
You need an image.
He's a generic 50s movie heartthrob that later came out.
Awesome.
Yes.
So make of that what you will.
Yeah, very
Hamilton.
handsome man. I think a book or a movie or documentary came out about him.
I've likely seen his face before.
I saw I swear I saw something about him talking about coming out of the closet or something like that.
Yeah, there's something like that.
in the
Sure you
news.
don't mean Rock Hudson.
No, like an actual book or something like that. By him, I think.
Okay, all right.
So you have
Do I have to do mine first? I need time.
okay, all right.
This requires setup.
Yeah,
we need to build the
alright.
backdrops. We
I'm
need
just
to
excited to
costumes
do
need to
that
get
one.
in order.
All right, we'll do Agata first.
Okay.
Because Agata, you have been taken into the void.
Okay. Does everyone else know this?
Yeah,
Was I just gone
you
all
just
of a sudden?
disappear. You just
All right.
when you reappear. Yeah, you just disappear when they
Never came out the other end of the teleporter. Oh, good.
So you're having a vision.
Great.
What would now? This is obviously your earthly mind trying to understand the alien psychic landscape of the Death God. So what does that look to you?
A vast expanse of abandoned industrial warehouses.
Okay.
Folding in and onto each other ad infinitum.
All right.
Did you get the Doctor Strange preview?
So, as you're wandering, you begin to see shades. The remnants, the ghosts of those that have been in contact with the Death God when it was on Earth. Because it was on Earth, you realize this now.
Okay.
It wandered, it was active on the Earth during the time of the ideal of heroes and villains. So, anybody else can jump in as one of the shades. So you're just you're Dante wandering the
So
underworld.
As long as it's one of the characters
Yes.
from Metalocalypse.
No, you could be any kind of dead hero or villain or bystander that the Death God would have inadvertently sucked their soul out, or maybe just
Advertently.
Yeah, yeah, totally intentionally.
Very
intentionally.
vertently.
So
we'll just get the one person who just screams.
Oh, it's
incessantly
Tad
out the way.
Hunter.
Tad Hunter. Okay.
Tad Hamilton is a crappy rom-com.
Yeah, one a date with.
Yeah. So you could be like a dead henchman. You could be a dead sidekick. You could be some family member of a hero
Are they
that's
currently
been killed.
are they in a state of eternal trauma with this, or are they just wandering?
Oh, his name is Tad.
That's up to you.
Cola.
So yeah, you're at this point in your quest. You still haven't even gotten to communicate with the Death God
Just
got
images.
directly. Yeah, just images. You're just having a video. You're
Ideas.
Yeah. So
Death. Death never changes.
yeah, exactly. So Sean,
Okay, so I'll jump in as
All right.
there's some guy that he's wearing what looks like an early ideal costume.
Okay. How did you find me? Where is this?
How'd you get here?
I walked.
It's that easy.
Of course. All I had to do was round a corner, and here I was.
My blood!
I think I'm lost.
He's punched out all my blood!
What are all those voices?
There's a lot of us. There's
A lot of who?
Well, you don't look like you belong, actually, or you do, but
Of course I belong here.
don't, but you do. But
This is...
you fool! Avalon will save me. He'll be here any second.
Shut up already!
Hey, buddy.
You fool!
Hey.
Avalon will save me.
Avalon's not coming back.
Hey, buddy. I'm trying to get to the path. Can you move out of the way?
Really,
We're on the path.
Twin
The path
Peaks.
never ends. Can you move aside, please?
Okay.
I step aside and let the person keep walking.
I walk around a corner and just you see this guy in military fatigue just walking around.
So, but for you, Sean, what is your name? What is,
I'm picking it. Let's see.
Okay. Or maybe Agata knows the name.
I got to might.
I know you.
Well, that would be nice. Yeah.
You're Dwayne. Not the Rock.
Dwayne the Duck Guy.
I knew I was always known for the dance moves. But listen, crime fighting was my real passion. Okay. That's why I
Didn't end well
signed
for
up.
you.
Well, no, I got my soul sucked up by death god, and now
Yeah.
I'm sitting here, and now you're here, but you didn't.
No,
that
no,
didn't
no.
happen to you.
No, I think I have
Grab
part of it.
Grab a god.
Wait, you need to show. You need to get this person. You realize you need to show them what's beyond that door over there. There's a door across the corner.
One thing first.
Okay.
Grab a god by the shoulders. Let's get me out of here. What? God, they're all insane. Do you know what this place
You
does to
fool!
your head?
Avalon will save me.
He keeps saying that. Why does he keep saying that?
Because he's delusional. They're all mad in here.
Will
They
someone
are all
pick
insane.
up all my
You have to get me
blood?
out. You have to
Excuse
get
me, can you move by?
Everybody shut up!
Fine. You know what? There's something you need to see first. Maybe you'll understand more of what's going on here. What you got yourself into. There's a door. I'll lead you to it.
The scary
Okay. You need to get to the door. But you gotta promise.
Turns out it's
You're gonna
man.
get me out of here, right? You're gonna get me out of here?
Oh, yeah. I'll get you out of
Wonderful,
here.
absolutely great. It's just follow me, and don't talk to anybody else. Just don't believe a word they
Just
say.
point me to the door.
You fool! Avalon will save me.
Shut up!
Exactly. They're just it's follow me.
There
Follow
are
me.
many guards in the castle.
You're on the
I
stairway.
go to the door.
You're on the stairway to heaven, buddy.
Another castle.
Can the shade follow, or is the shade stuck outside?
do you open the door?
I was big
Yes.
of an axe.
Instantly
myself.
silence.
Can I ask you a question?
You are no longer in the place of warehouse. You're no longer in that place. You're. It's bright. It's. It feels more real. You're seeing a place. You realize this is a vision of the real world, wherever this is. Your eyes, you can't even see for a moment. It's too bright. But then your eyes adjust, and you realize you're physically here. You're alive. It's the desert.
What?
Why is there? There's a boat in front of you. It's a ship. It's rather large. Its hull is rusted out. There's weird lettering on it. It's Cyrillic.
What does it say?
Welcome to the dog park.
Do you speak Russian? Oh wait, you don't.
Damn it! I speak Italian.
Yeah. So as you look around for a moment, you see something shimmer in the air. There's
Is it cold on my boat?
There's another boat, but it's floating it's floating. It's flying.
That's
it's
not
like a
right.
wooden ship flying.
Airship?
No, it's like a small fishing a dinghy, but it's sort of flying. It stops. It's like it's going along a course. You realize it stops at one particular cropping, and you could jump onto it, and then it goes, and then you start hearing something in the distance. At first, you can't understand it, but then it sounds like the birds. And
Seagulls?
you see them off in the distance, just a huge swarm of them coming.
It's always
towards-
good when birds swarm.
Yeah,
Good sign.
and you screams as you sense something wrong about them.
I start running.
And in a moment, you're in the brass door, like you're in a 1930s speakeasy.
What year is this?
Yeah, and everyone is in there when suddenly reality works for a moment, and you look and you see Agata.
Where am I? What year is this?
Where were
Hey,
you?
Swan, this is Agata.
Who?
Swan.
What? Is what? How did I get here? I was walking the path and then
go where everybody knows your name.
It's cool. It's cool. Just calm down. Calm down.
Okay.
Stop playing the piano.
Okay.
All right, so
By the quick cut to the void again. Mm-hmm. Standing outside the door. Well, fuck. Damn it!
all right. You fool! Avalon will save me.
Fuck you and fuck Avalon! No.
Hey, buddy, can you move out of the way?
Guess they're stuck in their moment of death. It's not that hard to.
I thought I was moderately self-aware.
Yeah. No, you're most of the shades probably are not.
The guy who was watching
that
the
they're
Netflix commercial.
Yeah, he got blown up when someone was thrown through a skyscraper. Like, I like this commercial, boosh. And no hellbent to save him.
By the way, the guys who used to do the nonsense.
How much would it suck if, like, that was actually how ghosts work? Like,
Stuck in their moment.
75% of them were just, like, innocuous and boring as fuck. It'd be, like, more depressing.
Well, alien death gods
At least,
deaths
like,
are special.
the ring girl has an ethos.
Yeah.
Like,
All right, who
guy
wants to do a
endlessly
vignette
repeating,
next?
I should buy bread.
Keep on. We do not have to all do vignettes. In fact, we should probably.
I'm ready now. I know,
All right, you're
I know
ready.
about
All
Tab
right.
Hunter.
All right, so picture Trey's kitchen, like Trey's family's kitchen, like you're eating breakfast. What kind of what is the house like?
Wait,
Normally.
does the vignette start with like a 50s sitcom era? Like,
Well, there is that kind of music, but it's his house. So, like, what is his house like? What is his family like? Upper middle class?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, the settlement was really
letters,
really
letters,
robust
letters,
from
letters.
the ideal. And then the second settlement, even more so.
Yeah, the TV show was.
But my folks travel a lot.
Regulations.
Okay.
I love this show.
So you're eating breakfast alone.
Yes.
I think everything's normal.
Cereal.
And then-
Avalanos.
Yeah.
I turned the box away from it.
And then,
The maze on the back of the box. to
so
help Avalon
what do
stop
you think,
bullshit.
out of character, what do you think Cleopatra is trying to get you to do? Like, what would Aaron's goal on the scene be?
Expand my empire.
Okay, expand my empire. And what about the Americans' goal for this scene?
My empire.
Expand democracy.
Expand democracy. Okay.
Empire!
All right. And yeah, you can set whatever goal you want for the scene. The TV's really weird, though. It's showing.
How much do I remember about what happened?
Well, that's the thing. You're watching. It looks like you're on TV again.
I did not consent to have my likeness.
But you're on the moon. This wasn't how the episode went. And then you're dragging. You have mummies, and there's Catwomen skeletons. You're fighting a spider, a big spider too. It's really so. You're taking this in, and you're trying to like what, and you're beginning to have a headache. It's kind of buzzing. But then in walks Cleopatra to applause and laughter. As you,
Boy,
yeah.
why are you sitting here lollygagging?
What?
You have that's like you have your empire to build. Why are you sitting here eating these disgusting that's like compressed oats? You should be
turn
eating the
into
meals for
scarabs.
king.
I crawl around.
Okay.
There's about maggots in your mind. Sup on the fresh fruit of the oasis, boy.
Hey, kid. You turn around. Tab Hunter in a calendar pointing at you is talking.
Tab Hunter from 1955's Battle Cry with Mona Freeman?
That's me.
How do I know that?
Because you waste your days with this meaningless drivel.
I've never...
She's right, kid, but the wrong way. The wrong kind of right. You've got to promote American ideals.
What?
Promote your own
The white picket
ideals.
fence.
Don't follow the
2.5
crowd.
kids. The war's coming. The war's coming, kid.
Yes, you're a glorious conquest.
They're distracting you from the TV. They're keeping you from the TV. You realize that. Are you focusing on that? Or are you going to try and engage with them? Or are you trying to push them? I mean, what is your reaction to that?
I think I will, go huddle underneath my bed for a while.
Okay, so you're just still withdrawn.
I don't think Trey's coming out until he can buy off his skill points.
All right, well that's just a little.
I think that's what represents
All right.
Trey buying
Well,
off his skill points.
We had to have that little insight into Trey's mind. as he's huddled under the bed.
That then sinks into an endless abyss and consumes me.
The TV's under the bed now, and it's showing you're in Chicago and like telling cops what's.
I just huddle and keep on repeating, I don't consent to have my likeness used.
Your poor brain is trying to wake you up, but it's not. Between all the psychic shouting.
Are you Empress of the Dust Bunnies? Get out from there!
Aaron gets a Fate of Mox of Wills. If you're not spendable, except if you play all 3 games at once, which might happen.
I mean, I'm kind of surprised it hasn't.
I am kind of a monster that way. Let's see here. Does anybody else have a vignette they want to do? Those were the 2 I really wanted to get off. If not, we could actually start with the actual game.
I can make a brief mention. I don't know if I've spoken for this. At some point, I will be going into the magical nursing home for evil people.
Sure.
And I will spend some of my ill-gotten gains to just, have a great night, set up something fun.
Party?
Okay.
Yes, a party with old people.
Canasta!
You guys can come in if you like.
I'm shuffleboard.
Yeah.
Too fucked up.
And also, I will be getting suits.
Okay.
Because Swan insists I have to
I
wear a
don't
suit.
think Agatha should go into the pocket dimension.
Yeah.
I feel that that's just bad.
Yeah, that's bag of holding in a portable hole. Yeah.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yes, exactly.
Not necessarily.
I don't know this.
Yeah, no, that's fine. There's a nice party. They're playing probably swing music or something like that. Yeah, big band.
Telling stories about back in my day.
Yeah, back in my day.
All the cops would chase us, but they were too fucking slow.
Yeah, Trey's just like often when he's not in action, he's just American Pharaoh's just kind of staring off into the middle distance.
Oh no, I'm bathing in olive oil. And
Okay, yeah.
wicking it off my skin.
Okay.
I'm also shaving my entire body.
All right.
My hands need to see me properly!
Then I'm going to put on a blocky 1950s suit and a pharaoh's headdress.
Okay.
You shave your entire body except for a luxurious 5 o'clock shadow. That long stem pipe.
I'm painting on my eyebrows now.
All right. Is anybody else going into the painting for the party? All right.
I will say that after having calmed down, I'll be sitting at the bar drinking, worried about Trey.
All right.
I'm actually going to find a quiet corner because I realize that my life has changed drastically. And I actually kind of, since I took a couple of yoga courses that really didn't teach me much of anything because I was trying to learn how to calm myself in stressful situations, I'm going to remember their meditation and see if I can get any of the nanites to respond to me because I remember what they said. They fed off of psychic energy. So
okay. Do you have resolve?
yes, I do.
All right, give me a resolve check.
All right. Lawyer powers a go. Lawyer powers suck today. 1.
Okay. You do actually contact them. They say nanotechnology active, all systems nominal. It's almost like you get a brief glimpse of some kind of structure, and you see like the outline of a person, and then a shape. You're not psychic enough.
What was that?
Yeah,
Psychic enough.
you just don't have the willpower to like contact them. The popsicle house had basically an amplifier to make it easier to contact them.
So I've got a question.
Sure.
If you're not the Flash, how long would it take to eat 24,000 calories?
It depends. I mean,
how calorie dense the things you find.
You could drink a bunch of olive oil, and that'd be a lot of fat calories.
Yeah.
But
I
like,
have some.
I don't,
drink the tub once he's done with it.
granted, that probably has protein in it to an extent, but no.
I would say 2 KFC value meals would probably be enough.
Yeah, 2 double downs.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Don't make me do that.
Or just a bucket of chicken.
You're the one who chose that.
I chose caloric, but I was thinking the bandolier of protein bars.
Well, that would work too. Like protein bars.
are
Also
not
take a
all that
while.
calorically dense.
Well, like certain ones you could.
The Quest bar.
Yeah, exactly.
Does he get full nutrition or just calories?
Right?
Calories.
Yeah.
It's just calories.
Bananas
I mean,
like calories.
if you
Candy
get-
bars.
The character needs nutrition.
Yeah. Yeah, you still need
So the
nutrition.
goal would be to eat the caloric needs first,
Yeah.
so that way the nanites don't attack the nutritional bit.
I mean, I'm not going to be. Basically, you just need to eat the equivalent of a full meal as a charge.
Yeah.
So, and once your skill, every time your skill goes up 1 point, you get one
Enroll in
additional charge.
college. Get the unlimited meal plan.
So you get more efficient for every skill point you have.
Okay, so every time I go up a top one,
Yeah, what's your skill bonus rating right now? +1?
I just went +1 for energy projection, so
So you have one. Yeah, well, both skills.
It's
have.
always
they
compelled.
true, but the other one's still untrained until.
So that's still one.
yeah, so
So once you get one skill to 2, you get 2 charges before you need to eat a
Your
meal.
disposable loot.
So eating a meal, though, is definitely not one combat action unless you can get super science like, a meal and a pill, that kind of thing.
or get it to shift
So-
over where they'll take another energy source.
It would definitely take a couple minutes to
How
shout
many
out.
calories is a human?
Are you thinking like 2,500 per time per
Well-
average?
Well, I mean, there's 3,500 calories in a pound of fat.
Yeah.
So,
Quite a bit, yeah.
Sweet. So we could just get you a person.
yeah, if a healthy body weight is 25% body fat, and we ballpark a human being as being $1.75 on average,
Yeah.
Mental image of Aaron's character like huddle over a
You
corpse.
want ghouls? This is how you get ghouls.
Burning
actually really
ghouls,
curious
star
about
spawn
this
actually.
Yeah.
Right?
No, that's right. Just eat a pound of fat. I'm sure similar fats have
So just buy a brick of
caloric
lard.
like it's 9
You can buy a brick of
kilocalories
lard.
per gram.
You just eat 3 pounds of pure fat.
Like I said, you can buy a brick of lard.
Yeah. Eat pure lard.
Butter. Get butter.
Wait, I just strapped 2 things of Crisco going directly into my intake.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to recharge during a fight, you'll have to do something like that. If in between fight scenes, it doesn't really matter.
I wanna
Like you
see
can
that now.
you can horf down a.
Don't you have nanobots like all over your skin and stuff?
In my body too.
Yeah, no,
I'm-
he's visibly a nano.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Oh well, okay. So you don't have to actually put it in your mouth.
But that's
you
funny.
can just get a bar, like a
roll over it.
cube of lard and like take your shirt off and lay on it,
I like
then
that.
slowly
you're saying-
sink into it as the nanobots
like a turkey.
consume.
So you're saying he's got dibs on the tub after you,
Yeah, dibs on top.
which, by the way, by my calculations, in fat calories alone, the average human being is worth 153,000. Should
Oh,
it come to
Yeah,
that?
and
No, I'm going to try and engineer a situation in which he has to eat a human.
and also just to kind of get for all intents and purposes, since
We're
we
off
have the
to a
nights,
good
this is
start.
what I'm imagining my character looking like
okay.
now. So
Now imagine that eating a person.
So So any other vignettes? I mean, we don't. Yeah, just whenever you think of
I
one.
think the
we'll do
last
one.
5 minutes of bullshit.
good.
So you've all set up in your new base. You have made contact with your civilian lives or not. Trey is now listed as a missing teen if anyone cares to look, or listed on his missing person report.
He's going to continue to be missing for a whole while.
Yes.
I briefly consider calling his family, but then don't.
Yeah.
I have checked in with my parole officer.
Yeah. So what are the conditions of your parole? I guess
I'm not sure. What do you think the proper conditions for
Definitely
parole would
leaving
be?
the state or the planet is on there.
Yeah.
So I guess at some point I have to hustle down
Universe?
Yeah.
to the
Yeah. You don't have an ankle monitor, which is good. So
no. I mean they can't.
Yeah.
From what you're saying, they probably can't afford that many right now.
No. There's definitely
So, but I do check in. I probably take a pee test or whatever,
Okay.
and then
Standard test. They ask you how you're doing on the
get
employment
there and
front. Do you have guile?
I do not have guile.
I can
but
walk you there.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah. Do you have presence?
Actually, I don't have anything like that.
No social skills.
Oh, I have intimidate. That's not going to help.
Yeah. Try and intimidate your parole officer.
Like I said, that's not going to help.
Great idea.
When all you have is a hammer.
I have
They
resolve.
respond
I
well
don't know if
to
that's
that.
going to help any, but basically, all I'm going to say is like, nah,
Actually, I allow you have contacting though. So
I
give
do
me a
contact.
contacting roll.
Okay.
You could actually find someone to vouch for you. Like, oh yeah. No,
Not
like
really screwed.
not one of you
I
guys.
got a 1.
He's good.
All right. You call in a favor from someone you know, and they say who is a manager at a restaurant, and
Yeah.
says, "Yeah, he applied. We're full right now, but blah 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 blah." So you're good on the job hunt front.
Okay.
Job hunt.
Oh, yeah, that's
front.
big.
So you don't, it's the standard rigmarole. The medical records were hacked, so you're not going to get notified of that, and your name hasn't come up yet. Well, the EPSA actually no. because of Mr. Saul of Gomart, he's the inside man for the EPSA now, so they're focusing all on Dan's character, not you. So.
Okay, so temporarily.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about.
Eventually, I want to figure out how to get that taken care of. But
so yeah, you saw the EPSA wants something every game session that they can use to help. Your contact is Melinda Harris, the agent who called you the first time. So they definitely will want leads. Something that they can use to make themselves look better. So either captured loot, if you can tell them where a store of some loot is, base rating technology, or a lead on another suspect, something like that. So I'll say if you do that, it's a compel. You get a fate point. If you don't, you need to spend a fate point to not have some sort of complication. So is there anything, do you want to report it now? Because I'll just treat this as a compel right now, unless at the beginning of the game.
I don't have anything to give them right now.
Right. So it costs a fate point to keep them from, hassling you, or, Well, you could say if you had some loot to give up, you could, tell them where it is and just say, "Oh yeah, I heard about this," or you could lie.
Well, that's how I ended last session. I told them about the popsicle house.
Oh wait, that's right. Okay, I'll count that for this session. So next session you'll do that. So this popsicle house is now in government custody.
Oh, that's good.
Yep. Let's see.
Good.
Yes.
But you guys also sold the Catwoman skeletons vis-a-vis the Ludian homeless as your middlemen.
we paid them all.
So yeah, as you are all preparing or dealing with your own struggles, you hear knock
Bathing in olive oil.
Bathing in olive oil. You do hear a knock on the door of the brass door. Yeah.
You answer it.
Are we expecting anybody?
Normal looking here.
All right.
It's a speakeasy. You're telling me there's not a...
Servants! Mummy opens it.
Okay. Mummy opens it.
God! Will you tell us when they
Let
are
me just
coming?
peek through there. Hey,
I decided the mummies show up like horses in video games. Like, it's just whatever, like, slightly out of viewpoint, and they just pop in. Shit!
whatever hotep. Let me.
No, you took unusual appear instantly. So yeah, that can be manifest however you want. So yeah, they do that. Mummy opens the door, tells you that there is a smelly crab man.
Good mummy there,
any of you who look towards the door see one of the homeless
smelly crab
Ludians.
man.
Yeah,
I see a homeless crab man. What the fuck is that?
Do I recognize this?
yeah, he's a
crab?
Ludian.
Is he one of the ones I paid off?
Ludians are aliens that tried to invade the Earth 30 years ago.
Okay, sorry.
And they were defeated, obviously, and a lot of them were stranded on Earth.
Oh, sad.
Yeah. So now they're not they can't be citizens because they're not human, so they're just
And then Britain voted to leave the EU because immigrants.
Topical.
tough. Yeah, this dates this episode.
Yeah. Sorry, Britain.
It's already like Neil Blomkamp's Boomsday by the time it's posted. Scotland's full of cannibals.
So the Looney says, "Hey,
Malcolm McDowell's there for some reason.
Hey, what's up?
He's everywhere.
those skeletons you sold?
Skeletons?
Yeah.
We'll explain later.
Catwoman skeletons.
Yeah.
What?
The buyer wants to meet with you guys. He's willing. He sent me because
Who's
All right,
who is
so,
this buyer?
he wants to introduce himself, but he can meet either here or in public. He'll let you set the terms.
What do you guys want to meet?
Not here.
In public.
Okay.
Let's go to that bar again. The Cape and Shield.
The Cape and Shield. Oh yeah, that's right. That's where a lot
well,
of
is it
wannabe
similar to-
superheroes and villains hang out.
Is it discreet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Produce my
good.
green mask
Yeah.
Okay.
and my hat.
Good.
I guess.
Cape and Shield.
I'm like one full suit and mask villain.
It caters to supers. Wear your trench coat there, and no one will look at you more oddly than you deserve.
You know what? I don't really want to wander around in the smelly trench coat.
Okay, stay in the base and not participate.
We can get you a non-smelly trench coat.
Well, no, that's why I'm
I'll
asking.
say
looking over.
the brass door does have actually really good laundry facilities. Like they're used to.
Does it have any
getting
old suits and
bloodstains.
vests?
It does have old suits and vests.
I grab some. and wear them.
It's out of date clothing, but
Perfect.
they're really good at getting out
So
bloodstains.
suddenly, most of us are wearing old suits.
Yes.
Out of date clothing.
Except
Which means
for-
we look like a
No,
crew full of.
I shall clap and rise seductively from the olive oil and have mummies
Old suits was
robe
part
me.
of my concept.
What? Scrub dry and then robe.
Yeah.
You can get the
All
olive
right.
oil.
So it will take American Pharaoh a little while to get ready to go.
So, but find that and just
Forever.
Yeah.
see if I find like an old hat that I can put on to cover my face.
Yeah. With full clothing, you can do that unless somebody actually.
I grab
really
a scarf
close.
and cover up my mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, go
Yeah,
full shadow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, because you're breathing stuff.
So, it's a little,
Carry the vape. Carry the vape.
Yeah, that would work.
fine, but I get it from your character.
Yeah.
All right.
You're an ex-con, you vape.
All right.
Whoa!
So
That's profile.
That's a slam on ex-con.
I figured he smoked, actually. But
so you all get to the Cave and Shield, and you the Ludian is allowed in, which is unusual, and he points you to a booth where there are two people waiting for you, both well dressed, and they look very trendy, and they stand up, and the Ludian says, "This is I think Reaper 1E and associate, this is a woman, Benchmark. They're here." To make an offer to you, anyways. Hi, I'm Reaper. That's just my base rating name. You know how it is. I'm here with a new agile startup, super startup.
I arrive on a mummy paladin.
Academics know who he is.
Do you have computers or technology?
Or investigation, or just
No, not investigation.
or to academics just to know.
Nope,
who's-
not academics. Computers or technology.
Those things would work. He would be apprehended.
The what?
5 on tech.
5 on tech. Oh yeah, you've heard of this. The sort of bleeding edge of startups now are super startups. Startups that use gray market or black market.
Oh yeah, I
base
read
rate
about an
technology.
article. I read an article about him in Inc. magazine.
Yeah, it's about scalable, pivoting, gamifying super technology. So
What
they want to monetize.
So, without the buzzwords.
Yeah, they want to take. They want to. They're base raiders, but
There's nothing behind the buzzword.
they're essentially base raiders, but they want to apply it to Silicon Valley startup models.
Okay.
So basically, Ubering superheroes.
Listen, Reaper, I hate to break it to you, but that's going to pop pretty soon.
Look, man, you have to think blue ocean strategy. This is about being an agile developer.
We shall attack from the seas.
I like this. It's really good.
Don't take him.
Look,
Anything he says too seriously at the moment. But
Look, Reaper is our new app business strategy, which is developed on ethical necromancy.
Oh, just one.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Ethical necromancy.
what?
So, organ donors?
Yeah.
No. Raising the undead
R.
for willing people and then getting them jobs.
So,
wait.
Because the undead are really motivated to
willful
work.
dead?
Huh?
Willful dead?
Yeah, free will.
Oh man, I went with it to
So
one of their
you're
concerts
wait. So
back in
how
the 80s.
are you having them sign any kind of contracts before they die?
No. Just contact their spirits, ask if they'd like to be alive again.
Excuse me, peasant citizen. Your dead are not doing any jobs for you currently?
Well, I mean, no. There's a huge market, untapped market.
What do they do all day?
They'd be dead. They're dead. They just lie. They just rot in graveyards.
Hey, this seems like a terrible.
It's exactly. Thank you. I love this.
Well,
person.
to ask you a question, what kind of
Must lower
job?
the
Whose gender I cannot really.
But what kind of job?
achieve full post-life employment rates.
Yes.
Okay, but what kind of jobs are you offering them?
capitalism.
It all depends on what they want and what their skills are. So, I really appreciate
Sounds
you
very
guys.
ambiguous.
No.
Here's a jump.
Mass graves.
Are you saying you want to reanimate those skeletons?
Yes.
Brass tacks.
No, I even gave them flesh and everything because it turns out they're really good as backup dancers for some. You'd be surprised how many music videos they've
Oh
been in.
yeah, left cat skeleton.
Yeah. So
brass tacks.
undead cat women are great backup dancers.
And
they have a great sense of style.
And they're okay that their civilization is long dead, and
Look, they have their own issues, but they realize whatever they need they do? They need money.
Look, he's obviously a job creator because if they have their own issues, that means eventually there's going to be a thriving market in post-life therapy.
Okay, folks.
No,
Why are we debating the ethics of this?
Benchmark, are you writing this down?
Wait, you're taking jobs from the living, though.
No, these are...
They're like migrant workers, only they're dead.
It's a specialty market.
It's about
doesn't
it's about outsourcing, all right? It is an outsourcing thing, but I mean, it's about the free market, man. Like dead people don't have to eat usually, so they can work cheaper. So everyone wins in the end.
What's a job?
You never experienced.
I think you do and get paid more.
It's what the lower classes do.
I
Apparently.
still don't understand. Marriage?
It's an assignment you give to lower castes.
So I would like to offer you. But my problem right now is supply. I cannot get.
You want us to rob a graveyard?
Well, maybe more than one. How much if you want to contract out, I can take any kind of unusual corpse, not just regular people, obviously. Like Catwoman are great. I have one lead, but I'm sure you're very self-motivated workers. I can tell that you would be able to find a lot more in your line of work. Any kind of unusual corpse, I will take. But I have one lead right now.
Just call the slaves destined to serve your line for all eternity. The school systems in this country must be abysmal.
Is this...
Look, what do you need? Would you like a refresher or your drink? Mummy. Mummy shows up and gives him a drink.
I love this. This is all right.
Just think about it.
I think this is where you stay.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
So I have a lead. In fact, I could even organize transportation to and from the job site if you're willing to take the job.
well, who's your client that's wanting to be brought back?
Well, no. Like the
The clients
that's
are
the
people
supply.
that want free undead labor.
Not free. They get paid. It's ethical necromancy.
Where do
Please
the undead
remember,
live?
It's ethical. Huh?
Where do the undead live?
They don't
Wherever
live
they
anywhere.
want.
They're dead.
What do they do with the money?
Usually, okay. I'm glad you brought that up. We have a PowerPoint about this.
You have a PowerPoint.
Yeah, the people who come back from the dead are usually really motivated, usually because they have unfinished work in life. So there's a pie chart, and the biggest one is revenge, of course. Second one is protecting family or loved ones or that kind of thing. Third one is general mayhem, sort of like revenge, but more...
What's that small, tiny sliver about brooding on balconies?
Yeah, we love those. Those guys are great. Like, we get them balconies. We usually put the balconies near Hot Topic. They spend all their money at Hot Topic. Hot Topic gives us a referral fee. It's great. It's very synergistic.
So, how do you get these undead to do the jobs reliably?
Well, they tell them if you
You
want...
keep saying ethical. Do you know what that word means?
Yes, if they want revenge, usually, or whatever, they need money to get...
So you are funding their revenge.
Yeah, you're willing to
They
take
have
them
free
out.
will. They get to choose. They can change their mind.
But you're bringing them back to the point where
but
they
again,
can
once
have
you're
that
guys,
issue.
let
That's
debate
putting
this crap.
civilians at risk.
Look, I'm just talking about the free market as spoken. Obviously, there's a great demand for more, and I need more people.
More dead people.
I need more.
He wants us to rob
contractors.
graveyards.
It's not a
Plural.
graveyard. It's called a graveyard, but it's not a graveyard. It's the graveyard of giant robots. I don't know if you've heard about this. I have access to a television.
How do you bring in giant robot? Giant robots don't. They're never alive.
No. There are people in them, all right? There was actually a Ludian battleship that was put in there. There's a lot of dead Ludians in there, and they really don't have to worry about the bends so much. They make really good underwater welders, and there's this company that needs a lot of underwater welders. So if you could get on the battleship and get the dead crew, I will pay you per corpse.
What?
Yeah.
Come back to the table at this
Yeah.
point, holding 2 drinks. Down 1. Glare at everybody at the table who's been arguing.
So, this is my offer. I mean, it's a standing offer. Whenever you want to do it, here's a card.
How many other people have you offered this job to?
We're a new startup, but that's confidential. Our contractors are confidential, so don't worry about us. No one will know you work for me unless you want to.
This man's head is addled. He doesn't understand basic necromancy.
No, he does not.
We should go elsewhere.
No, I'm in one
We
agree
should
with
send
Trey.
him to a sanitarium where he can get help. Defund that sanitarium. Arrest trust him than make him a slave.
Reaganomics. That's one job offer. Ethical necromancy, grave robbing for the 21st century.
Agata's having a moment of life impacting. It's like sudden realization of everything that's happened.
The aftermath is Ivan's going to look at everybody's argument. Listen, you're trying to argue the ethics of doing essentially something we've just already done.
You did it! You did it!
Yeah, no.
It's been done. You guys didn't do shit about it then.
There's actually a
You're
part in
arguing
your
that.
brain that's like, yeah, that's pretty good.
No.
Think about it. It's already been done. You've been part of this already.
Oh, no, that is
complicit.
bullshit.
You have been complicit. And standing by and letting it happen,
That's not definitely not complacency. No.
Then what'd you do to stop it?
So that which one are you referring to the last time? I forgot.
Anyway,
What's the contact
we took this-
information
we already
once
looted
decide that
corpses.
We want this job.
you contact him. He'll provide a location you can go to.
I didn't know
get teleported to the graveyard,
transaction.
which is underneath the in the earth in a massive cavern that's the size of Manhattan or larger, and you'll be teleported near the battleship.
I'll take the contact.
Okay, yeah. So you realize you also have you have an urge to figure out where that place was that you were at.
Whenever we have a free moment,
Sure.
I'll address the group with that.
So you all head back to the brass
Yeah,
door. Okay. I'll say it's night, and the palanquin is not noticed by the cops. What do you want? Do you want to compel?
Sure.
All right, take a fate point.
I just thought the mummies.
Who's driving? Who's getting a ride with the palanquin?
Wait, can I divert the palanquin?
Let's see here. That would be an opposed check.
Through the path?
Yeah, that would be an opposed
Yeah.
check.
What would I roll?
That would be. What is your current skill in it? 0?
I got skilled, so
Well, did you put it all into your skills?
yeah.
Okay,
Into
so-
that. What would that bring it up to?
So your skill was at 5 points, so that buys out the skill deficit. So you're now at 0. So you can replace one of your +1 skills with Path of the Dark God, leaving it
Sweet.
at +1. So
What's the second level I'm at? It's extraordinary and then superhuman?
yeah, superhuman.
Okay.
His is at superhuman. You're at superhuman, so it's even.
I got a 4.
All right. So you roll.
You got 4? There's no fucking way. I got 0.
All right. You try and focus and divert the palanquin from taking a left on 35th Street.
But democracy can't be stopped.
Democracy can't be stopped, and it's really fast. It's faster than a speeding car. Those mummies.
Do I
can't go-
notice that it was an attempt to divert?
I will say, yeah, no, it was.
It's
unless you
night,
want
right?
to spend, yeah, it's night.
I take the palanquin to a scenic cliff overlook.
Okay.
Sort of a make-out point.
Okay.
If you wanted to go elsewhere, you need but say so.
I was just trying to take
One should not hide the gift of Osiris. It's an offense to the god.
I was just trying to get us a shortcut back.
Do you have your father's number? I need his blessing and to ensure I get a sufficient dowry of my station.
My father's dead.
How many hectares of land did he own? I would also accept 10,000 slaves.
He didn't have any.
Or war bonds.
He had a. Let's just go home. Let's just go home.
But that's the thing.
Certainly.
The palanquin is noticed by a cop car. This is why you're getting your fate point. So you two are on the palanquin as it is being chased
All
by
right.
the cops. So,
Great. Awesome.
So this would be another palanquin roll to avoid them.
Roll for palanquin.
This is surprisingly cheap but useful power.
Yeah.
And I get a +2.
+2. All right, you barely managed to avoid them, but they're now alerted.
Of a palanquin in the area.
There's an APB out for
Carried by
palanquin.
super fast mummy.
Super fast mummy.
If I had $1.
Yeah. So next time it'll be harder. Every time it'll be.
If you have $1.50 because
Oh,
you
yeah.
weren't serious off the second.
Show me the law that says mummy carried palanquins are illegal.
No, but you were
Yeah.
Yeah, you were speeding too.
On foot.
Yeah.
Also not a law.
Do you have a license for that palanquin, sir? Sir?
So you're all back at the brass door. Agata, I guess you want to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So while I was gone, I had some sort of vision of a crazy fucking. Well, the path I took to get there isn't important, but I got to a desert, I think, And I saw some sort of like ship buried in the sand, but then also a ship in the sky, like sailing through the sky, and then a swarm of like fucked up birds. And for some reason, I can't help but feel it's important to go there. I understand that we're all really keen on, getting those dead bodies at the bottom of the sea, but maybe this skyship is a base.
So you're more concerned about the otherworld desert?
Look,
Barn?
all I know is that going to a desert does not make me question my moral fibers.
Again, you weren't there.
You've never been to Burning Man.
All right.
Oh.
I get you can argue with me on this one because you were not complicit in stealing bodies already. But listen, we have rated bases. We're not quite
Base,
human. I kind of
singular.
think technically, we kind of. It's almost like we're a little more than human now. I wonder if the laws even really apply to us.
No, because
Ivan. I get that you've got your whole like stick it to the man attitude, but we, despite the laws not applying to us, you still have that compass, like the moral compass in your heart. Is that ringing any bells? Or?
There's right and there's wrong, but typically, frankly,
Your heart.
we've been fucked over pretty badly.
But that's
Multiple
been
times.
fixed.
but does
Has
it
it really?
but does it really justify going backwards and fucking everybody else?
Three of us can go back to our lives right now. I mean, obviously, we need to figure out how to help Trey
Yeah, Trey's a
before
little-
we actually go back to our lives. But three of us have that
responsible
option.
for that one.
True. I don't know if I, want to go back.
You would have to be careful in.
You're fucked.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Again.
Can I roll empathy?
Sure.
Nothing.
Okay. You were oblivious to what's going on.
Yes.
So yeah, you were being fed grapes.
But no.
By a monk.
Listen, the desert thing
While
actually does
watching
sound
The
good
View,
so far.
or-
I mean,
watching Project Runway. Sorry.
I don't trust the assholes that gave us the car.
Tab Hunter really likes that for some
They-
reason.
They use them slightly in a typical mundane sort of way. And I get the honest impression they would want contracts and paperwork and all that messy shit.
It'd leave a trail. Right, yeah, I see how to get through to you. No, it would leave a trail if we went through them. We'd be wrapped up in all sorts of clerical, bureaucratic... Let's go to the desert.
I'm kind of liking the desert. I get the impression it is on this planet because there's some freaky shit on this planet. Right
There's some freaky shit on this planet.
Yeah, you didn't. The ship did have Cyrillic lettering.
And I knew it was Cyrillic.
Do you know what Cyrillic looks like?
I got the impression it was Cyrillic.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, if
The
you know,
R's were backwards.
yeah, the R's were backwards. Yeah.
Look, and I'm pretty sure it was on this planet. It was written. The ship's name was in a language from here.
Too many
Cyrillic.
fucking Y's.
Yeah.
Now that we have the power of Uncle Google,
Yeah, everyone can give me. A
I read
check.
all languages.
Trey does.
Do I remember what? Could I etch out what it was on the ship?
Do you have investigation? Or-
I
have investigation.
what skill do you want to use?
I have art.
Art. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. I'm not gonna roll it.
Yes, I got a 4.
Yeah, it's the. Let's see here. What's a good Russian name for a fishing boat?
The Heron.
Yeah.
See what you did there.
Well, the herring. When you Google that, you see a photo of the ship you see.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the one I saw.
It's in the Ural Sea.
Presently?
Yes, which is not really the Ural Sea anymore. It's a
okay.
desert. It's the.
Right.
If you Google it, used to be the fourth largest lake in the world, and then they diverted water from it, and it's turned into a desert. It's a massive environmental disaster.
Okay.
So,
So how do we get this?
So academics roll of that too.
yeah, you can get more information. Sure.
Okay, so
You figure out where it is approximately, yeah, or you actually have a very good idea of where it is because you.
2. So
2. All right. Yeah, you. Let's see here. What more do you want to learn about it?
it's like why did they leave it there? So instead of trying to divert,
It dried up. Like there used to be fishing. There used to be a fishing industry in the Ural Sea, but then
Kazakhstan.
yeah,
You're a real bitch, Ross.
basically all the water, it just like the water, was gone. Like, so it's just
Was that like normal person doing it, or was like superpowers involved?
Yeah.
it was no, like in the real world, like the Soviets diverted the rivers leading
Those
into
Soviets.
it. Yeah, you could Google this in real life.
Yeah, and we're going home.
So it's the border between Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan.
Yep.
Oh.
So you think about it though, and you realize because you were being compelled by the Dark God, you could open a path to that place from here.
Look, guys, I know that
It would be taxing, so it would cost you at least it would cost you a pay point. Yeah.
some of us might not be able to get through TSA. I stare pointedly at
Why is your chest glowing?
Oh right, and Ivan.
Can't have passports.
I think I know a shortcut.
Is this going to
How
be a
much
real?
screaming? Is
No
involved
screaming.
Do we need blindfolds?
It's quite. You could if that would make you comfortable.
There are other things you could research too. There were two.
We
other
could take
things
the
in this story.
palanquin also through the shortcut.
Let's see if there's anything else popping
Could
up
we
here
stop
real
by
quick.
my plantation?
You have a
I need to check on the
plantation?
crops.
It's probably
You
not.
leave the slaves alone for a couple of centuries and they just get up to no good.
Well, maybe on the way back.
They need a firm hand.
So did anybody else make any research checks about his vision?
I'm so sorry, Trey.
Sure.
I'll fix this somehow.
Academics, you could do that. If you have Arcana, that would work too.
Don't have Arcana yet.
It's a skill.
Yeah, that's the occult skill.
One.
For what, academics?
Yeah.
What do you want to learn more about?
Anything that would lead me to believe as to why a ship is floating
Okay.
in that area.
With academics, there are legends connected to... The entire region has legends connected to wizards and witches.
Ask
and-
logos.
The Fool of the World and the Flying Ship.
Yeah.
It's it's an Eastern European folktale.
But with a +1, you just get like vague, Wikipedia stories about
Celts? Where?
So
Eastern European.
there's a lot of occult shenanigans going around in the region.
Seems like a good place to go.
With a +1. Anybody else doing anything?
Look, guys, we should probably quit dallying and head out.
I will just out of character say no one's looked up the swarm of birds. So
Okay, my
Yeah.
academics
All right.
got 2. What's up with the swarm of birds?
there's a travel advisory in the area that is actually centered along one place that is particularly infamous, Rebirth Island.
Rebirth Island?
Rebirth Island, which was a Soviet bioweapons facility.
Oh, and I thought we were going all
Nope.
country the deathless.
Nope. Soviet bioweapons facility shut down by the Ideal. They were actually super scientists from the Ideal and the UN were trying to decontaminate the whole area, but
Did they succeed?
reports are with what'd you get on that?
2.
Yeah.
They did not bring enough dawn.
So Rebirth Island. So who knows what kind of things have been from there. Yeah. So, anyways, that's an idea about it. So, yeah, you can activate it at any time.
I'm gonna pack.
Yeah.
You guys get what you need. I'll be back in a minute or two. That's what I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm looking around for. I guess I'll grab a few things that are essentials.
Okay.
Yeah, just food.
Okay. Food.
See if Swan needs
actually, how much can I carry
blindfold to
with-
go through whatever crap we're going through because
Yeah.
he's older and if he doesn't want to put up with that shit,
Psychic will follow you right
Okay,
now.
cool.
So, yeah. Are you taking the painting with you right now?
It's a debate, but it's really big and it's hard to carry around.
It is big and hard to carry.
So I guess we're gonna have to leave it.
around. Okay.
Does anyone know how much of the afterlife a goddess death god owns? Like as a percentage?
Out of character.
Like what would 10% of that be?
You're trying to tithe from the death god.
Maybe. No one?
Turns out there aren't a lot of plot books
Okay.
on. Yeah. So, sorry, procedural question, but it might be relevant here. So I bought off half of the needs a power source thing with loot last time. Is that only from loot, or can I put skill points against it?
You can put a skill point against it.
Okay, how many would it take to buy off the other half?
1.
Okay, done.
Actually, wait. So
Okay.
how does the loot?
So you got a battery now. Yeah.
How does the loot expenditure work again? Or
Loot
For a skill point.
worth of a disadvantage or burn. So.
okay, so I don't have that.
You can't raise skills with it. You can buy off unbalanced skills.
Okay.
Like he needs a lot.
American Pharaoh.
Yeah.
So, for example,
Saul needs a good amount for logos.
so whatever I score up during this session, this session. Maybe the next
you can you use loot also for goals, so that's the other main use
I've
for
got
them.
3 floating. I only need 11 more.
Yeah. If you fully pay off your skills, that -1 penalty to your composure goes away because you're no longer under strain. Keep that in mind. So, anyways,
I step back into the room carrying a backpack.
Yeah.
Are we ready? Because I'm going.
Getting the rest of that.
Have
So,
my power scan.
I was going to ask, how much, is there any kind of encumbrance specifically that I have, or penalty? A minor stress consequence for carrying the food that I need?
I would say it's not going to be, since it's food, it's relatively common, you can carry back, unless you're doing something ridiculous, like I'll just keep blasting away for hours and hours and hours.
Which obviously I'm not.
Look, Vince, you could just find food on the field.
You said that out loud.
The main thing that's going to be your main bottleneck is actually time, like in terms of like how long it takes you to shove a meal into your mouth.
Yeah.
Or plaster over your skin.
Just rub yourself
with lard.
It's mathematically more efficient to rub it all over your body.
But you still have to like either have your shirt off.
It's a bigger surface area.
Stick of butter for
Nanoed up, lard, greasy boy.
Eventually he just buys more and more of the nanoswarm to take over his body, and he just becomes hedonism body. Show me, slather me with the lard and butter. I have much frosting to do.
So yeah.
The nuclear detonation will happen. Bring out the chocolate frosting.
So if you do that during combat, that's still going to take several actions too. So during combat, it's going to
But
be
on
really
the plus
hard.
side, you can tag yourself with the aspect slippery.
I don't know, the peanut butter, I mean,
I would allow
it's
that.
like it.
Thank you, Bill.
I'm regretting these powers already.
I don't know why you
Guys, we're
are.
catching up on the treadmill.
So,
Found suggestion though.
Anyway,
all right, I gotta give me a roll of walk the dark path.
All right.
Oh god.
What'd you get?
-2.
-2. All right.
Yeah. I walk behind the staircase and grab a
Do you have any
doorknob
fate
that
points
wasn't there. I do have a fate point.
Okay. Did you spend it?
Yeah.
So you have a fate point after that.
Oh no.
Yeah, you spend a fate point to do
Okay.
this because
Do you start with any like?
you start with your refresh plus
Okay.
if you had any left over from last session from
I had 2 left over.
compelled. All right. So,
All right, I'll spend those 2 then.
all right. You spend those 2. So
spend
everyone
the 2
only
to
needs
re-roll.
to. Well, the thing is, he has a side effect. It inflicts menace on all passengers at superhuman level. But you spend an extra fate point, so it's lowered to only a +1. So it succeeds, even though it got a +4 effect, but +1 on the. So everyone needs to make
Willpower zone.
willpower zone. All right, you're playing music.
Great hand
all right.
All right.
Wow, this video's going to be tripping balls.
Yep. So what are you playing to resist the mind-wrenching insanity of going through time and space?
Thunderstruck?
No, I mean, it's
Walking-
RPPR,
Safety dance.
Yeah.
so we're doing what we
To be
have
clear,
to.
would Trey
It's-
even be perturbed by this? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
What
land I
It's,
don't
I guess
own?
it's
He
Trey.
most especially because his psyche is super fragile. It would just disintegrate into one.
Yeah.
Anyways.
What condition my condition was in.
All right.
There we go.
Nice.
Some 4.
4. That's enough to resist it. They're both
All
the
right.
same tier.
Yeah. We walk through a long hallway of industrial warehouse with that music
Actually, it
echoing.
looks a little different to everyone. Does anybody have what would an alien death god psychic landscape look to all of you? If anybody has any ideas. To you, obviously, it looks like the Egyptian afterlife.
But with Horus
Yeah.
carrying American flags.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know
wait,
this,
yeah.
but it turns out
And
it's
everyone
Ted
driving
Nugent's
Chryslers.
armory.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know this, but it turns out it's Ted Nugent's armory.
Okay. Yeah. The shades are still there. So you
Forgot
fool,
the nudes.
Avalon will save me.
Yeah, we talked about
It's
the
still
nudes
there.
last week.
Yeah.
Actually, for him, since it's still going by the legal means, this would actually look to Vincent like Frollo's jury of the damned from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Just the
Just repeating infinitely.
Yeah, the red and black.
Bender, bender, bender.
Ivan in the background. Ivan's like kind of seeing the
parole board.
No, he's seeing
Prison.
It's worse.
Yeah.
He's seeing endless stacks and stacks of filing cabinets and desks.
Office jobs.
Office jobs, bureaucracy.
All right.
Dear God.
So you're
enough.
playing a hobo as imagined by 1930s bluegrass music.
Awesome.
Playing Saul.
Just a never-ending stream of talking heads of other psychiatrists, psychologists, sometimes arguing with each other.
All right, fair enough.
Sometimes.
Also in the background, somebody shouts, "Take me with you!"
Oh yeah, there's definitely some clutching of the end.
Don't talk to the
Yeah.
shades. Don't.
You fool of Avalon was there.
Just ignore them. Just ignore them.
Caught in the moment of death, but you all, thanks to the musical powers of.
It's a bunch of columns, and
Yeah.
between each column is a talking bust.
Okay, yeah.
The first ones are Statler and Waldorf.
So, and then after a moment, you're all out in the desert. It is day.
so that's
very
the shortcut.
bright, very short, very hot.
Why was it like that?
You see the
Like the
fishing.
industrial place?
No, like the jury of the damned.
The what? What? That's not what it was like.
Anyway, we're in the desert now.
You are in the desert,
Oh, finally.
but it's not a proper desert. It's like dry,
Flat salt
dirt.
desert.
Yeah, flat
This
salt
is
desert.
not
It's
proper.
The multitude of cracked earth.
cracked earth.
Wait, how does Cleopatra feel about the not proper desert?
Yeah.
It's better than that Germanic hell we were in.
So everyone can give
So
me
cold and windy.
an alertness.
Have an issue with
test.
Visigoths, do we?
Alertness. You get a +4 bonus.
Oh, yeah.
3.
There's rocks, right?
There are. Thank you.
There are rocks
5.
and trees and birds.
Well,
and
+4, so-
things.
I got a -3.
All right, you are on Earth. You are.
Yes.
Are you on Earth? Yeah. So anybody do better than +5? All right. So Vincent,
Like, that's my senses started kicking. I'm like, whoa.
motion activated. Optical camouflage detected. You see in the distance a shimmering vision. Then you realize it looks like an archaic fishing vessel, but it's sort of a fishing ship, but it's flying through the air, sort of going.
So it's a holographic. So it actually.
No, it's quite real. It's just invisible.
So there is a cloaked ship above us.
Cloaked?
Cloaked.
What is it, Star Trek?
Yes, it's like a Klingon cloak.
I have no idea.
Surprised you got us here so well. Women are terrible with directions.
Wow.
Except me,
Trey?
for I am a queen unto your god.
How does that explain your penis, Trey?
Whoa.
Hey,
So
we are not enforcing binary gender roles.
Sorry.
Thank you, Bill. So you see an invisible. Well, you see the invisible ship.
Where is it?
So it's like
Point.
I don't want to point at it because I'm afraid they might see me.
We're all standing
There's
in the
no
middle
one
of
on
the
it that
desert.
you can
Okay,
tell.
up there. So
He points.
All right, so it's about 50 feet off the ground. You do see a rocky outcropping in the distance that you could. You remember is where it rendezvous, so you could jump on at that point. So if you want to make it, you could all pile into the palanquin and get there in time.
Trey, can you take us over there? I misdirected us.
How high up is it?
It's about 50 feet right now.
Fuck it, fly.
You
can fly.
You can fly.
Fuck it, also fly.
Oh yeah, you both have fly.
I guess.
Yours is kind of shitty, but you're kind of clumsily wobbly. So those two are floating off.
What the fuck?
I probably couldn't blast myself up, could I?
You don't have that power now.
Yes.
Ivan and,
well, it's not the useful portion.
Did you have a grappling hook or some shit?
You don't have
yet.
useful.
that's why I said I don't have the useful yet. So.
well, useful is well
gravity
now.
answer again. It was all loot on the moon.
Oh,
You're certainly welcome to ride on the Paladin.
I'm gonna ride.
I've always had a weakness for Latin men. Women?
So,
Except black shirts. Damned black shirts. Try them in The Hague.
don't suppose Swan or I could pitch a lift or something? Or,
I know.
Okay. So, all right. So the rest of you pile, or what are
I
you?
was going to say, so
I put those two between me and Trey.
It's a very crowded palanquin. With the four of you.
to the sides.
Yeah.
That was my high school folk album.
a very bright pelican.
All right. So you two that fly, you can just get on the ship. The other four of you will have to jump from the rock onto the ship. So each of you. So it's an athletics check.
Oh god.
If you fail, you fall. Unless one of them catches you.
+2.
All right, that's enough. You just
Swan gracefully, like...
+1.
yeah, Swan's very graceful. You are not.
+1.
What are we doing?
Jumping onto the ship.
Yeah, it's athletics.
Why?
Because we're stealing things.
Because it's
Discover
cool.
the lost
Artifacts.
We're investigating why it's flying.
Saul!
What are you going to do?
Please!
Jump on the ship.
Do you have athletics?
American first
Only by indulging the fantasy.
Wait, you have physical force. You could use that to cripple yourself.
I will
That sounds fake.
It's
I think you have leap, actually.
better than doping
It's in by the book American, but
Yeah.
that's an untrained power.
Wait,
It's
could you make a
untrained, but
mummy
it's
bridge?
superhuman, so
Okay.
+4.
Could you make a mummy bridge?
I don't need a mummy bridge.
She should have made a mummy bridge. That would be
+3.
great.
All right, with you just,
mummy pyramid.
American Pharaoh just jumps like 30 feet in the air and kind of hangs over, got to the right, like just went way too high, but
Okay.
still lands on the ship and crashes down.
You all right, Trey?
See.
Oh, watch! He's going to do superhero landing.
3-point landing. 3-point. Oh,
That's terrible for the knees. So did everyone made their chapter then, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you could just teleport, I guess. So everyone's on the ship. You're
That
looking
was
around.
terrifying.
It's floating
guess.
silently, and it's moving from place. It's moving to another point.
Wait, so fly.
but
Mummies.
climbing up.
Palanquin suddenly
in the
there.
sky.
I just lounge on it.
Actually, it's too crowded for the palanquin.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
I have to stand like a peasant.
You do have to stand like a peasant.
You could sit
Like
seductively
a
on the side of
goddamn
the ship.
hardworking American factory worker.
Wait, flyers. First people
My
up here.
8-hour
Anybody else in
brain.
here? Have you checked?
I don't see nothing.
I'm not good at seeing things.
Everyone
There are
give me-
rocks on the ground.
All right, so if you choose to look around, that's one check. You could investigate the boat itself.
Could I use,
I'll investigate the boat.
All right, so you're investigating the boat.
Is it still invisible even as we're on
You
it?
can all see it now.
Okay.
You realize it's like those to you Logos is ooh interesting.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
Actually, can we actually see past the field that was
You
around
can.
it? Okay.
So yeah, you're investigating the boat. Are you looking around the horizon?
I've got his alertness, so I guess...
All right, you're looking around.
1.
Okay. What about you? Are you gonna be talking to Logos?
I mean, talking to Logos essentially means that I'm setting him up as a variable power for the scene.
Yeah.
No, I'm good for it.
All right. You're just
Is there like a below decks?
There is a small below decks.
I will go down there.
All right.
So at what point can I switch out academics for Arcana?
At the end of this session.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm going to check the bridge, considering it's a small fishing boat, scare quotes.
Okay.
See if it looks like there's anything non-standard.
All right, that's investigating the boat. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
So investigation would be the best skill. If you had Arcana, you could do that, or you could use alertness to just
I'll go ahead and use Investigator or Academic,
Okay.
whichever you feel is more appropriate.
investigate.
Yeah.
I will wander blindly into the dark while shouting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a 2 on Investigation.
Okay.
Would it be possible to... Excuse me. Would it be possible to use burglary to see if there's been any recent activity on the ship?
Sure.
All right. 3.
3. No, it's actually
The fundraiser.
there is petrified like bird shit on it. Like
Okay.
this boat is ancient.
Oh.
It is the wood is incredibly dry. It's been in the sun for God knows how long.
Oh, wow.
An
Okay.
ancient amount of time. It's very old, very. The ropes just sort of like disintegrate at your touch.
That seems safe.
So this boat is incredibly old.
Not rotted.
So you were
Investigate.
investigating?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Just
Wood is
+1.
more sturdy.
All right.
No.
Yeah, it's incredibly old. It's made with medieval or even ancient construction techniques.
Is there any marker of that would show a name?
It's also moving. You realize now it's moving from place to place in sort of a pattern. It's also getting higher and higher up in the sky. You got alertness. What'd you get?
Yeah, 1.
There's something in the sky that you see now. There's a big floaty thing.
Hey, look! It's up in the sky.
It's like it's dark.
Bird,
It's
a plane.
kind of. It's looks sort of. Let me see if I can.
Oh, Ross is using the new service bro. Oh.
It's good. I like it.
Plug.
Yeah, plug.
For the mighty Microsoft.
Someone give me stuff to plug.
Yeah.
Someone give me stuff
It
to
looks. It looks like that.
A
Like a
diamond.
pyramid on two sides. Two pyramids glued together.
Hey,
Oh,
it's
Hedron.
No, everybody. It's fine. He'll see it when he sees it.
all right.
He's
probably
going to
wise.
scream about it regardless.
The double
I'm going to use my at least use the nanobox sensors on there. To see
Well, no, hold on. Where everyone's acting. So you're just chilling. What'd you get?
Sorry, I didn't realize that it was a pre-modern ship, and I have exactly none of the skills.
No, it's an ancient ship. It's very old.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I get that.
Okay.
So,
Oh, yeah. The flying ship is ancient.
yeah, okay. I'm just.
Yeah. Chilling out.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm twisting faders and.
You realize it's
dials.
stopping at places, for free I'll tell you, it's stopping at places along where the shore of the sea would have once been.
I see.
And then stopping for a moment and then moving on. And then climbing higher and higher and higher. Kind of like a spiral pattern.
Clearly, someone's been making an MMO in real life.
Burn it down.
I got it. Yeah, you already made yours.
or whatever.
You get in there. Let's see here. You actually can see just very visibly glowing ancient runes. I'll give you a fate point if you read them.
Okay.
All right. You start speaking in tongues as you are communicating with some sort of undead or some sort of spiritual or magical ward or something. You're speaking in an ancient language that no one else understands. So you're kind of in a trance right now. Yeah.
Captain Cleopatra's doing it again.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Damn it. All right.
All right, you can
All right,
give me an
guys.
awareness check as you're noticed about that.
Still a +5 on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So look at that.
Still 5. So.
Well, +4, not 5.
Oh, well, no, it's a 5 with my current.
Your skill.
Yeah,
is
my
plus
skill.
1. All right, it is very large. It is, hundreds of feet in diameter. And it appears to be made out of wood, like sun bleached wood that is very old. And yeah, so when you look at it, you suddenly feel a very strong compulsion. You need to go in there. And this is leading you to that. This is definitely the next.
What
Something is in there that you need to get.
Okay. All right.
So, let's see here. But are you just still scanning around, looking around?
I'll keep one.
All right, for free, I'll tell you. There seems to be like a large. There's a bit of land where you actually see structures in the distance. And you realize it's raised up from the seafloor. You realize that was once an island, and then you just see this large swarm of black dots starting to rise up from the island.
Hell. Hey guys, we're about to have company.
What?
Down,
Company?
down.
Where? Oh.
So whatever those things are,
I don't-
It's actually you begin to. Those of you from North America recognize them as you've seen these before. It reminds you of a murmuration, which is a large swarm of sparrows and songbirds that just.
Oh, the starlings.
Yeah, starlings.
You mentioned like freaky birds, right?
Yeah.
Birds,
Yeah.
freaky place,
Yeah.
freaky
All
birds.
right.
Yeah.
So at the present rate of speed, you have 2 rounds before they show up.
I'm talking to glyphs.
You are talking to glyphs. You realize, well, for you, it is actually the funerary monologue of another ancient queen, whose name is not pronounceable in English. A sorceress queen who is, you realize this is a funerary barge to basically, these are my holdings, these are my lands. Gaze upon my greatness, ye mighty, in despair.
Nice.
So you're just, yeah. So yeah, you're like, yeah, whatever. But you're locked into
Bitch
that.
underneath your
You're locked in that right now, and you will be locked in that for a few more rounds. But you're getting more information about who and the sorceress queen's sky palace. where she entombed an artifact of great power. So yeah.
That's probably not what I want.
Yeah. So, anyways, you all have 2 rounds. This is round 1. What are you doing? Is your action?
Shit.
It is very far away. Right?
Although, where does it look like it's going to
straight
impact?
at you?
Straight impact. Can I bolster my power for this round so I can try to erect a shield, a zone shield by behind the ship?
Let me look at your power.
Yeah. So it's resist damage plus zone plus unusual. So.
Yeah, you can just do that. It's on straight force field. You can just do that as an action. So.
Okay, so I just worry about it because that's going to be a 0 still since that's...
what is your skill at?
0, so because that's the untrained power.
You will roll when they actually hit it.
Okay,
so you won't know how strong it is.
This is why I keep my
Is that untrained or not?
That's untrained.
Nice.
You're welcome.
So, all right. What are you doing?
Prepping for bird punching?
Okay.
I don't know how this is going to... I mean, I might just use my regular arm in this case.
Okay.
It won't look as awkward, but it's still awkward just punching birds.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Saul, do you want to talk to Logos?
Not yet.
Okay. That's fun.
I like how Saul and Logos have a passive-aggressive relationship now. Where Logos is like, ooh, that's interesting, and Saul's just like, shut up.
No, Saul's just like, I'm thinking that once we get to the pyramid, I'm going to set him up with the trappings, information, dismantle,
Oh, yeah.
and a couple others, and turn him into a trap bot.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so setting him up for something else right now might be a mistake.
Oh, man. He's in foresight. What the hell is that? Yeah.
Meow Mix commercial.
Let's see here.
To intimidate the birds with cats.
Okay.
Because it places,
Inspired, yeah, what
an
aspect
aspect on the zone.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Whenever somebody tags the aspect, I want it to essentially make the birds unable to focus. They'll be focused on defending
anti-bird.
against
Anti-bird aspect. All right.
Yes.
Meow Mix. All right.
At what point would letting enrage in my arcane blast?
Okay. They only when they're in range. Do you have range on it?
Thought I did.
If you have range 1, though, you'll be able to blast them once next round.
Okay.
No, you have unusual ignore 1 point of armor.
Okay.
Sorry.
3.
3. Okay. You get the aspect. You can invoke it once for free. Anyone else can invoke it for a fate point
Okay.
to gain +2 or gain an effect to deal with anti-bird stuff. So, but you have to keep maintaining that. So yeah,
Right.
that'll be your power. Agata?
I stare at the birds and then go under deck.
And continue with my shield.
I'm not gonna-
basically just keep them.
All right, you're listening to
That's
her.
up to you.
All
So I
right.
kept them available.
All right. So next round, you're still holding the force field up.
I'm just waiting for my moment. Like, okay,
Okay.
I'm good. This is calm.
Yeah.
Creating a
Ivan is
baconator.
just-
I hate baconators.
Yeah. Ivan is still prepping for bird punching.
Brad Snuggles.
So you can, they're still moving in, but they're still out of range.
The Maltese knuckles.
So there we go.
I don't have anything else to do.
Okay. You're just waiting with anticipation as the birds are getting closer and closer.
It's just my weird green mask I picked up.
All right. All right.
The sound of the meows comes in through the wood and the deck.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
I sit down on the stairs and just wait.
meow meow.
All right. So the birds hit the boat. They just fly into it, full Hitchcock birds, and then you see them. Well, you actually see them first, obviously, but you get to see them. They're all just mutated and wrong, and there are just pock marks on them. They are heavily diseased,
Double beaked.
Sure, some of them are double beaked. They're just they're
Quad eyes.
yeah. Oh, sure. Why not?
Those aren't wings,
Stop
those are-
saying words.
So you get a fate point. Actually, this is Capella. 2 fate points. Your force field is meant. You only know how to do it for high energy kind of things, not things as slow as birds. So it fails.
Dick.
Yep, pretty much. So this is a superhuman zone attack with that. So Yeah, I will let you guys. You can obviously dodge.
I'm gonna pop a fate point off of the Meowmix thing to flail like an idiot and kind of be intimidating while I do it, so they don't attack me or my companion at least.
Okay.
Can I help anybody else with that, or is it just?
Well, we'll do this one by one because
Okay.
this is. What are you using to resist it? They have a +2 superhuman attack.
Well, then I'm just going to pull the shield in on myself and use a fate.
No,
point
you
with-
failed. Oh yeah, that's right. You failed. Do you have a resist damage?
So
Endurance.
with the shield. So.
Okay.
But I can.
No, I'll let you resist it for yourself.
Just for myself, not the entire boat. So I'm going to do that. Use one of my refresh under Photonic Defender,
Okay.
and just try to resist them pummeling me into the ground.
All right.
All right. Holy God!
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the
So
easy
that's-
roll of dice cup.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just
Okay. All right.
that glowing carapace that just formed.
Actually, no,
over
but compel has to be a negative thing. So everyone else was relying on your force field. So
Thanks,
and it
Aaron.
fails. Yeah, I mean, otherwise it's not a disadvantage if you get to defend.
That's fine. So.
And
Suck it,
no one
everybody
else
else.
does. So
You're just challenging us. That's
Real
harder
ec-
to close the gap.
Real ethical, Aaron. Real ethical.
so you get a -2 penalty on any dodge check.
So if I pop the fate point off with the Meowmix thing,
That will put you at normal.
and I'm using the haphazard fighting, which I put at the supernatural.
Yes, yeah,
So-
superhuman. Yeah,
Oh, sorry, superhuman. So I'm
you need to beat a 2.
no.
All right. What'd you get?
0.
0.
Sorry.
So you take 2 physical strength, and they have a special ability.
Can I endurance this? Or?
No. If you die, you only get one.
oh, wait, no,
Yeah. You take 2 physical stress, and their special ability is that they always inflict 1 consequence on you, because they inflict you with a disease. So it could be your minor consequence, but every additional attack will use up another consequence until you're out of consequences. As you are, you are now just something plague related. Yeah.
I'll have a nasty cough.
You have a nasty cough now, as the birds are swarming at you with their infected beaks and talons
And feathers.
and feathers. So, Saul, you do have
Light dodge.
dodge. It's a -2 penalty because again you're relying on Aaron and on Vincent.
Surprise, surprise.
first
Aaron
mistake.
failed.
I was kind of relying on myself, but
It has to be a good.
such full of shit.
Nope.
All right, what'd you get?
-2.
-2. Okay, that's 4 physical stress, and you have to take a consequence.
Okay.
You can take more than 1 consequence.
Well, if they're going to inflict consequences every time we get hit, may as well just soak all 4 into moderate and take a minor.
Yep.
So, me.
Yeah, you just write 2 plague-related related ones. Minor ones, remember, take longer to recover. Minor ones will go away at the end of the scene. So you'll have something that lingers for a while. So it could, just something plaguish.
Sinus infection.
Yeah.
Terrible rash.
Terrible rash.
second beak.
Your body's
Second beak.
God, that's a severe consequence. You get second beak. Like, I didn't have a first beak. Why?
Squad here around.
Jeff.
Septuple talent.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and take my free tag on that. Fewer of them are attacking me because I am where the cat noises are coming from.
Yep.
So that makes it much easier for me to dodge with
Teach them
athletics.
fear.
Yeah.
It's at superhuman tier, so if you're resisting with a normal, they have additional +4, so it'll be at a +6.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
There's 6 of you guys. I have to do something to challenge you. You will wake up at the end of this round.
I think we're doing a great job against ourselves.
Yeah.
eh,
That's about the norm.
Yeah, kind
well, it'll be what it is,
Yep.
which is mostly going to be bad. But
Yeah.
holy cow! Yeah, fate point on that.
Okay. To reroll.
Yes.
All right. You could be taken out, yeah.
So blank. That's a 5.
5. So 1.
Okay.
So you take 1 point of damage, and you have to take a
my
consequence.
equipment is protective.
Okay.
Health 1. So armor.
Okay. Your armor is now just covered in just feathers, and parts of the bird just leak off. They're kind of liquid.
Okay, so my minor consequences burn goo.
Yep.
I'm underneath the deck.
Oh, they're still getting in there.
Okay.
They are.
Yeah, they're
Trying
a
to
swarm.
read.
It's very Hitchcockian. So Agata, let's see here. You could use the path.
I have dodge unusual, right?
You do have dodge unusual. So you have dodge. Well, it's dodge. So yeah, you can just dodge it, and it's superhuman tier, so you just need to beat a 2.
Okay. I'll try to do
And
that.
you can just teleport out of the way.
Yeah, I see the birds coming and round a corner.
Yeah. There's a corner on the Brit.
Yeah.
Right now.
I don't think that makes it.
Okay. Did you get anything?
No, if it's going off of my power at a 0, then...
Okay.
Yeah, no.
All right.
But isn't it an superhuman tier?
Well, that means it's +2 superhuman attack roll, so it balances out.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah,
No, that's not it.
2 stress and a consequence. Don't worry, they don't get to attack every round. And you guys all get to attack after on this round too. So, and Cleopatra, you have or American Pharaoh. I think you have dodge or resist damage, don't you?
I have dodge, move, leap, and resist damage. Armor 2 and dodge.
You pull out of your reverie at the last moment to see these things, and you just reflexively get out of the way, so you can roll. But it is a -2 penalty. Well, no, it's not even with that, because you weren't even paying attention to Aaron's character, or Vincent.
So that's at... So that is at a...
0?
I will invoke Lead the People of Greatness
All right.
for a +2.
All right. so you managed to avoid all the birds.
Stink-ass birds ain't befitting a queen.
All right. So yeah, you didn't get to act for the last 3 rounds. That was your disadvantage. So you won't get that. That's all you can do this round. But the rest of you can act as the birds are this round. So you can attack if you have a ranged attack thing, or even melee. You could attack if you want. We'll just go left or right. Do you want to attack?
I'm trying to think. Since I have the range, the zone on there, how far would I be able to get everybody if I wanted to get the majority of the birds around everybody and just lift them up?
What?
Basically,
energy projection. You can shoot them, or you can form a.
Well, that's what I was talking about with the shield, since it had zone and unusual. So
it's centered around you.
Oh, it's just centered around me. Always. Okay, that
You'd
makes
have
sense.
to have range in order to project it away from you.
Okay, that's something else for later. Then, all right, cool. Then I will go ahead and just start trying to burn them off of the others.
Just roll and attack roll.
All right, that's much better.
The defense right now
And-
is a +2 superhuman.
All right, and I'm at superhuman as well. I'm going to go ahead and...
So you need at least a +3.
Yeah, so I'm invoking floats like a particle, burns like a wave.
Okay.
Okay, and even with that, that's still just +1. So, so 3 total.
3 total? Alright, you inflict 1 stress on them. Yeah. So, good job. They have no armor, because they're squishy.
They're birds.
Like birds.
Yeah, they're play birds.
Does haphazard fighting apply to this? Can I?
You can inflict status.
I'm gonna try to put a status on them somehow.
You can throw.
You throw something illogical.
There's the remnants of a sail. Like you could throw it.
Throw
on.
a sail over a few.
Yeah.
Chef
Yeah,
something.
it looks
Go back to
it looks
KFC.
incredibly goofy.
Actually, is
it's
there,
like you're fighting something rotoscoped in. You know.
or is there a rusted out sexton? Just like toss that over.
You need to beat a 2 though.
All right.
Super, yeah.
And
Well, you're at the same tier. So yeah.
I kind of want to fate that actually, just to do something. So yeah, I'll invoke old school villain path.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something.
So you got what'd you get?
I got a 0 to start with, but I was gonna spend a fate.
Okay.
Actually, if I just I just thought to spend rerolling would be best, right? So
Probably.
yeah.
No. Unless you're at least a negative. I think I did the stats on this before. You have to be at a -3 for it not to be more worthwhile to take the +2.
But the +2 still doesn't do anything.
You need to beat it. You need to get a 3 to aspect maneuver.
Therefore,
Yeah.
Unless you could spend 2 fate points.
son of a bitch. Never mind.
If you could spend 2 fate points, because you could
Actually,
also
if you let me
you could also invoke the Meow Mix at the same time.
I'll bring the Meow Mix in.
Invoke the Meow Mix.
Yeah.
Your kitty food.
All right, so now there's an aspect on them against them that can be. You can invoke it free for once on your next attack or anyone's attack. And then anyone else can spend fate points on that too.
So anybody who has a really strong attack.
So they're hampered. So I'll say for free. Actually, that'll take them 3 rounds to wheel around to attack you again. So you get more rounds.
They're carrying a sheet now.
But yeah, Saul, this is all happening while you're being bombarded with birds. So do you want an energy blast?
I already tried and I got a -1.
Okay. Well, they're small and there's a lot of them, but they're surprisingly agile, despite being horrible plague mutants. Jeff. Were you wanting to try an additional effect on the Meow Mix? I mean, it's not a continuous action. You can do more than one thing.
Oh, okay.
Work the theremin.
Yeah, work the theremin.
Right. Well, the problem is, like, the only thing I could do is tag another aspect onto the zone because I don't have any attacking stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
So no.
Okay. You could try and assist somebody.
And this is the fight before we had a chance to rack up compels for fate points. So.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, Cleopatra will get to act next round. So.
Cleopatra's our powerhouse.
Yeah. Yep. Well, it's a challenge. Right? You don't necessarily have to kill it. You can just drive it away.
Yeah.
They are birds. Like, they are acting like birds. Well, crazy mutant birds.
Asshole birds.
They are asshole birds.
Redundant.
But they're not
angry birds.
They're plague birds. So, all right. So, Jeff, you're just thinking about what to do and then trying not to die.
Yes.
So, yeah, if you want compels, let me know. Actually, yeah, if you, for not doing anything, do you have anything that would be compelled for you to do nothing? Well, no, you tell me. Like, you can think about that. Agata?
Would it be possible to lure some birds into the path and just leave them there to deal with next time?
Well, you could try and scare them off with the path.
Oh, okay. I could try to scare them off. Yeah, I definitely want to not be hit by birds.
Yeah. Yeah, that's your menace.
Okay.
So, because you do have an attack power, so yeah.
All right, yeah. As the birds are coming at me, they suddenly see behind me a vast, expansive hallway that wasn't there before.
Yeah.
Full of cats, I guess.
And they get weird. They might get confused and wander or fly
So
away.
you're sending me off with the dream ones.
And this is against their composure, which is less than their willpower.
How much composure do birds have?
Birds.
They only have plus. Well, they got a better roll, but it's extraordinary, so you have a +2 bonus on that.
Okay.
So they need to be a 2.
A 2. I beat the 2.
By how much?
I think
What'd you-
4. Is my total. So yeah.
That's 2 mental stress on them. So.
Cool. Take that, birds.
Let's see.
Death gods are scared.
Yeah, some of them break off and just fly away. They're just, falling towards the ground or just confused. Yeah.
Could I actually jump onto that, spend a fate point to juice his?
Oh, sure.
Make mine extra scary.
So I'm going to crossfade it to What's New Pussycat.
Okay. All right.
Just as he attacks.
Apparently, all birds, even crazy mutant plague birds, are scared of cats. So
We're choking the fuck out.
Or Tom Jones.
yeah, or Tom Jones.
Definitely Tom
That's
Jones.
another one. So that's
Who is this?
all right. So
2 more. Yeah.
they definitely have less
Not
composure.
unusual
So you
to
inflict
be
4
scared
fate
by me.
on them. So yeah, a lot of them are breaking off.
Sweet.
And you didn't get to that because you're recovering. But now they're flying away. They have to bank and turn around to hit you again. So you have another 2 rounds before.
Have I learned anything?
Yes, you've learned. Well, you didn't learn about the plague birds, but you did learn about what this boat is and what that place up there is, which you could either relate to them right now.
Do the plague birds have anything to do with that?
No, they're not related.
Neighbors.
They're not magical at all. They
Remember
are.
the Soviet bioweapons lab that's down on the island down
Yep.
there?
I didn't pay attention during the
Umbrellas.
briefing.
We were briefed.
Nor will I ever.
But he
No,
was.
Damn it.
I'm 11 skill points away from paying attention to any briefings. Yes.
So you could. Do you have any? I don't think you have any range attacks. So you could. You could rip off part of the boat and throw it at them. Like the roof of the little bridge.
I will do that.
This isn't idle
That
to
seems like a good choice.
Actually, if you want to do a combined one, you could throw that. I could set it on fire and set a
Well, you
flame.
can just blast them. You have range. They're in range this round.
Are they still carrying a sheet?
Yeah, part of them are sheeted. So
Do you have to spend before you roll?
you can spend after you roll.
Oh. Okay, I will spend a fate point for anyone can be a hero to just throw the entire wheelhouse at them. So that is a
So you rip the roof off of my hiding spot.
yes, that's a +3 with the roll.
Yeah. That's their roll.
A +2 with the fate point.
So that's 2.
And that's +2 damage for the power.
Oh, yeah, because you have physical force.
So that's a 7.
So that's a 7 minus their 3. So that's 4. So
Jesus Christ.
So they had 4 health. So they have 4 health bars. So you figure, you
don't
get their 4th one. So a good chunk of them go splat. A large chunk of them are gone now. So they're not totally. They're still there though because they had 4 health dots, and you've hit the 1 and the 4, so you have the 2 and the 3 one that you have to get. But you've severely weakened them. So good job. Fortunately, the boat is still structurally intact.
That's good.
Yeah. But there's nothing else left to throw except other player characters. I guess you could throw mummies too, but that's
Yes.
Launch burning mummies at them.
Aaron, Vincent could attack.
Yep, doing another
This
round.
turned into a Dota clone really fast.
He got a 3 on dodging this round. So
All right. So the horde.
yeah,
All right.
they get to dodge every round.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to mitigate that a
It's
little bit.
a horrible plague murmuration. They're just. It's very beautiful if it wasn't trying to kill you.
Burn.
Describes a lot of things.
Yes. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. All right.
So-
Destroy their second. They only have the third stress bar left. Or dot.
Collapse down. Take one of the power bars. Somebody else.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. No, you used your power bar last round too, so you couldn't have shot this round.
No, actually, no. I used my freebie last one. Then this is the one that actually.
Freebie.
Well, it's the one that
He gets one per. He wrote that in the powers.
Yeah, you get 1 per, and then the second one immediately have to eat after that. Remember?
No, it's charges. Like you shoot once, you have to eat. Like that's how many bullets you have in your energy bag. Is how the power works.
Sure, because because you explained this last time. So
no, it's 1 per skill point.
No, last time Ross let you have extra charges beyond the 1 by taking stress.
You can take stress.
well, okay. So
Yeah, you can take 1 physical stress to do this.
All right, that's fine. So
All right, so you take a point of physical stress as you burn part of your body to do that. So
That would take weight loss
Who needs
program.
meat?
oh, sorry, that's the confusion. I was taking the stress so I could basically get down. So
But no, you take a point of physical stress as you blast it. So it only has the 3rd dot left. I think.
yeah, that's fine. So
Ivan, they're out of range for punching or anything.
I can't catch the sail, which is my next plan if nobody destroys them by the time they get here.
If they get back, you could definitely catch us out.
Would Swan be able to assist me in this, by the way? Give him a bonus, maybe? Or how does that work?
Yeah, you could have Swan assist you.
Okay, so we're
Tie them up in the sand.
Yeah.
We're prepping.
All right, you're
I
correct.
really
back
hope
him
they
in-
failed just because I want, not because I want you to fail, but because I want to see the birds carry away the sail with you attached.
Oh no.
You want fate points, right? That's how you get fate points. Saul, you're out of range for shooting them unless you fly after them.
Points.
Sure.
All right, you fly off the boat. Yeah. I don't know how
Skeletor
Saul does
style?
that.
Psycho Crusher.
No, it's just magic.
Okay, yeah.
Flying hard.
It's a very pedestrian magic. It's like a
Magic. What you gonna do about it?
yeah.
That's a +2.
Plus two, not
You
enough.
had,
They're dodging. There's not as many of them as there used to be, and they had a +3 to dodge. If you spend a fate point, you could finish them off because you have to remove at least. Yeah, they have the 3rd stress dot left, but even 1 stress will fill that.
Yeah.
Up. So you could. Do you have a fate point left? All right.
No, I do, but meh.
All right, you're keeping it. Yeah. Jeff.
I'm looking for opportunities.
Okay, you're just watching. Agatha.
Waiting.
All right, you're waiting too. You already acted, so you threw the.
That was in the last round?
No, this was this round. So I just let you go first.
Oh, okay.
It was funny.
So he would act right now as he goes first.
Yes, it's a new round. Second round they will attack you next round. As they wheeled around and they're coming back. So they're flying right towards you.
I will draw the Soul Kopesh
Okay.
and protect Agata.
Okay.
Trey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Have no fear, Emperor.
I'm not. Okay.
It's very awkward. You still have range. You can still shoot.
for their stress.
Yeah, for another stress.
Or you can take this round to eat.
It takes several rounds to eat.
Yeah.
You have to eat a meal's worth. So
Yeah.
You have to, yeah.
How much stress is left on that? Do we know?
It's pretty damaged.
Can I feed him a mummy?
The bottleneck is
jerky.
Yeah.
It's been
Can I have a mummy rub up against him?
Ooh, non-consensual eating.
This is sounding way too much.
You
Like
can do things while a mummy's like rubbing up against
this
you.
is sounding way too much like the Ooze episode of Welcome to the Magic
It
Tower.
could just like come up behind,
Either that
sort
or
of
Hug you.
some
I don't
embrace you.
I don't want.
What about a
I don't
lard
want the
covered
consumption to reach around.
I was just thinking spooning.
You're the one making it gross. I don't know.
a consumption reach around. I thought
So do
that
you
was
wanna
the
take the
thing in
stress or not?
Moulin Rouge.
Oh!
Do you want to take
I'm
the
a
stress or
bad
not?
person. That's still random.
No, it means you haven't seen Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Anyway, no, I'll eat after this one, so we'll take the next stress. So
Okay, so you're just eating?
Yeah.
No, you are. So you are.
I'm
Fine,
taking
but one of my
shot.
mummies looks like really sad and rejected.
Alright, so they get into new rounds. So they
Nice, throw in.
Alright.
Okay.
Staying in their numbers.
Let's go with this.
Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Easy Roller Dice.
Thank you. Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
no, screw you, Easy Roller Dice.
Just sitting there. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. Oh God, it hurt.
Yeah. So your second box is marked off too.
Yeah.
Why is my anus bleeding?
I forgot with the shield, since it had the health one. Does that only expand when I use the shield?
You get one bullet for each one. You get one charge for each one. So.
Okay, so I can. I can.
So after that, you have to eat or.
Yeah, at what point do other
So it's
people
all
start
for
looking
skills,
delicious?
okay.
Because the human body will change what appeals to you
It's very
depending on how hungry you are.
That's gonna
Like if
come down to
you're
when Ross
surviving
decides to
out,
compel.
yeah, if you're surviving out at sea, suddenly fish eyes will look tasty because
Yeah.
your body knows there's nutrition in there.
He's not that bad yet.
All right.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there.
All right. So the rest of the plague birds are destroyed in a fiery
Probably
conflagration.
gonna be when he has to
Screw you, cancer birds.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, how many of you had a moderate consequence or from the?
I took sneeze, so
Sneeze.
just green sneeze.
Oh, okay.
That was a minor. I just have a bit of a cough.
Okay.
So that's
I didn't really
different
fully
than
get under the
normal.
mask, so
That's just,
All right.
The
So that was
minor
bad.
duped in the moderate terrible rash.
Oh. Are you okay, Agatha?
it's just a
Do you need to
sneeze.
be bled? Or a cigarette?
okay. One,
Something for
I
your
take a
health?
cigarette.
the stress for the scene, or
So
Mummy! Lucky strikes!
stress does end at the end of the scene. You're still dead because obviously you haven't had a chance to rest or anything.
Yeah.
Like that, so.
And minor consequences.
Minor consequences will restore with your stress. So basically, after you decide to leave this place, you know, yeah, it's still the same scene because
Balls.
you don't get off that easily. But the ship is still rising in the air.
The birds are
getting
gone?
closer and closer. Yeah, the birds are gone.
Oh, good,
You
good.
destroyed them.
Thank God.
Um,
I smoked a cigarette that the mummy gave me.
yeah. All right. Yeah.
Full of vinegar, is it?
It's a Marlboro.
camel.
It's a camel. Oh yeah. It clearly has to
Oh
be a
wow.
I decapitate that mummy. Not following my orders. It's instantly revived because he has to eternally serve me. That's the only way I can punish him.
Virginia Slim.
Do I tell everyone
Yeah.
all the information
All
I
right. So
supposedly
yeah.
learned
Yeah.
from...
Here's what you find out. An ancient sorceress queen who ruled this region thousands of years ago. Thousands of years ago. Built a powerful sky palace that she called the Lantern because it looked like an ancient style.
No, very
lantern.
creative.
And
Hey, you know, if it was the lantern in like Kurdish,
Yeah.
you would think it was the
it'd be
indigenous
cool.
name for the place.
Yeah, no, it'd be
fine.
cool.
He just translated for us.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking the lady isn't creative.
yeah.
Jeez.
So
Huge slam on Queens.
yeah, it was before creativity was invented. All right.
Wow.
Thousands of years ago. So
Thousands of years.
the
It's not unoriginal if you were the first.
yeah the the funeral barge, people were supposed to get on and just view her holdings throughout the region, and then ascend to her memorial, the lantern, which she turned into her private, mausoleum.
Okay.
And once a day, so it's been magically invisible since then. Those of you with academics think maybe this is perhaps the origin. You don't have to roll. It's just perhaps this is the origin of the Baba Yaga legend. But this is a Stone
Those
Age.
weren't chickens.
Yeah. Well, no. The plague mutant birds were a later addition. Clearly, they have supernatural, superhuman senses of some sort. Perhaps they were created to spread plague to America as a weapon of mass destruction during the Cold War. Who knows?
Thank God I don't know about that part of the brief.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to communism.
Oh, you are.
I can handle that.
I can give you a fake.
I forgot about that. So the you don't know. Apparently, her greatest writings were inscribed upon the walls of this lantern, and she held a great war trophy that was in here. So so that's what you find out from your very monologue describing it after you had your vision about it, or essentially you were forced to translate it. So you're nearing it. It's sort of docking at the underside, and you can see there's a small stone. There is just an enormous hole at the center of the lantern that goes all the way to the top. So this place is hundreds of feet tall, and the center shaft is stone.
Where has the queen stolen the artifacts of my people? Because that's why I'm here.
That's the thing. So,
obviously, the answer is that war trophy that she took.
Yeah,
Was...
I assume that's.
I'll give you. Let's see here. I'll zoom in a little bit. So you're docking here. The ship is over here. There's a small stone ledge, and then there is a stone shaft that leads up, but there's no ladder or anything like that. So you have to jump or fly. Fortunately, that won't be a problem for you guys.
I know a shortcut.
For the teleporters. Teleporters.
Could you build a mummy elevator?
A mummy escalator?
Elevator.
You only have a few minutes before the ship leaves again, so...
Look, is anybody coming with me?
I'm going on, yeah.
You're gonna fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if the answer's no, don't worry about it.
I suppose I could, but they're not union. You know how I feel about that.
Okay.
Can this just be a sacrifice this once, Your Majesty?
I'm not gonna climb a mummy elevator. I'm gonna take the shortcut.
Well, you have to jump about 50 feet.
Does that mean you have to go
straight
through
up.
the
You have to go
hell
straight.
jury again?
You have to go 50 feet
What?
up.
Yeah,
Okay,
whatever.
so that's probably
yes.
going to be too difficult.
Well, to jump, yes. For mummy things, that would be too. That would be too many mummies to make a mummy pyramid.
I was thinking just like an elevator building off the ship or something.
Let's find another way. I must recover the artifacts from my people so I can sell the museums on the free market before the Brits take them.
Look, Trey, you can't get up there. I know a way.
I got to.
Okay, so I know.
Okay.
Hold on. I know American Pharaoh can just jump up. I know Saul and Jeff can fly up. The other
That's
three
usually a bad
characters,
idea.
and Agata can teleport up, and Agata can carry the other two up, but they will have to make a willpower check to resist the menace.
Sure will.
So
Or the resolve check.
Yeah, it's a resolve check, but that's at superhuman. Yours are at Monday.
Or I could go
Yeah.
to and be helpful.
You could go too and use that. Yeah, all right. So you two make rolls again.
All right.
So while we're waiting on these guys to settle up, now I'll start talking to Logos about what we're seeing. And so variable 4.
Okay.
Wow. I only got one.
All right.
Plus one.
All right, that's enough to get you onto the first level.
So you don't even have to.
Yeah, you two don't have to worry because Jeff shielded you from the menace. Again, you saw the same weird place that you used to get here, but it's a briefer trip this time. So
Walk out.
yeah,
Yeah.
Guys,
No, I don't.
appreciate it.
This time, it was the Johnny Cash recording of Hurt.
No, that would make us feel worse.
So
Why
while
would
they're
you make us
teleporting up
feel
there,
worse?
American Pharaoh, you could just jump up. So you just jump off the boat. So the boat leaves. So you're now in the Sky Palace, the lantern, probably a few thousand feet up in the air.
Yeah.
Most of the structure is made of wood, and it's very old.
We're all weeping as we walk out.
No, you made your checks. You're not.
Let's talk about the song choice.
So, Saul, let's have a conversation. Logos. Is there? It's like, yes, you're like my assistants now.
Alright, so obviously, according to legends, that most of her knowledge of the arcane is written on the walls, yes?
Well, in some places. I mean, obviously it's unevenly distributed. There's just little minor functionary language there to keep the place afloat. But I can tell in a place like this, I think I actually remember her. Oh, she was a bore. She had 2 chambers up top, both of which were guarded in some way, but one had her war trophy that she was very proud of.
Any idea what that war trophy was?
It was oh yes, she was very one of those people. She imprisoned a sapient being and for eternity.
Oh.
And gloated over it.
Poor thing.
Bitch. That sounds bad. So her defeated enemy, who was a spirit, I believe.
So I feel that as we go through here, it would behoove us both to not be surprised by anything that we find.
I'll see what I can remember. But there's another room with her writing, which I think was rather human-centric, very derogatory towards spirits. Very
well. And what pleasure you will get by telling me exactly why she's wrong.
Discriminatory. We should just burn this place, to be honest.
We'll take care of that as we leave.
All right. So you're getting basically dismantle information
and unusual,
yeah,
and something to record because I imagine I want to be able to write this down later.
Okay.
Office loot.
All right.
So record information, unusual, dismantle.
All right. That works. So it is essentially a winding path that leads up. Once you get on the first floor, it just goes up and then up and around. I'm not going to use the exact map, but let's see here. You can go and give me a roll for logos.
See, this is why I held on to that one.
All right, no, that's fair. That's fair.
I need this to work. Yeah, and I'll go ahead and spend it to put it at 3.
3? All right. All right, so there are a couple of traps along the way, but I assume all of you are sticking together and working as a team. Teamwork is a good. So there is a... well, the first trap is actually kind of optional. You realize there is, in magical words that all of you can understand, there is the healing table available for all.
I stare at it skeptically.
You realize with your superhuman, it actually does heal injuries, but it replaces wounds with glistening white flesh. Repulsive but functional. So anything you're missing, it'll just replace. You realize this is a trap because that it's replacing with something else. Something else that is in this place. Something that is eternal and continually growing.
It turns out it's man.
Yeah.
Turns out it's fungus.
So you realize it's probably not a good idea to use that to heal everyone. So you could heal all your stress and consequences right now if you wanted to.
Can we unbolt it from the floor?
It is built into it. It is a table of black stone, like obsidian.
Built before they invented bolts.
This should be left here.
Well, there are runes connecting it to the floor, so...
okay, I'm going to...
give it to that necromancer guy.
Wait, I'm going to pull out from my backpack my camera and take a picture of it.
Okay. Yeah, document the magical stuff. All right, that's good. Take an art. Give me an art check.
I sure will. I'm good at art.
So you're playing. This is the second time you're playing.
5.
All right. Yeah, you take very good photos.
Yeah. I post them to my urban exploration blog.
Okay. Immediately.
Yeah. I'll do that later.
So now they know where to track us. Good job.
I'm smart. I have computers too.
Then there is another chamber. So you get to the middle level, and you can see there basically the paths. There's just a series of rooms. There's a tunnel network that wraps around the central stone shaft, and then there's several openings in the shaft that lead to these chambers. Obviously, this is how they get circulation in. But along one long passageway, it's the entire structure is made of a mix of stone and wood, and this is a wooden tunnel or a wooden corridor, and basically the wood is rotted away.
Oh, good.
And so Or at least it looks that way. To you, though, you can tell it is functional in places, but there are illusionary runes. There's a mixture of runes. Essentially, it looks like, oh, I have to jump here and here and here. But if you do that, you'll just, fall to your death. So instead, you have to close your eyes and just walk on only the places where you think the holes are. It's basically the reverse of what you think you should do. Which is really, creepy. So it's basically this will be either way in athletics. Well, you can fly, so you can get over that. But if
I jump it,
you could jump it. Give me a roll, because you have to hit the right place.
Wait, I thought I just meant jump the whole thing.
Yeah, you can jump the whole thing, but you have it at untrained, so you could always still screw up.
Yeah, I could screw up.
You could overshoot or undershoot.
Or hit the ceiling.
Or hit the
bounce
ceiling.
down.
In fact, that's probably what will happen. That's what will happen.
So you said
Don't roll?
No, if you fail.
Because it seems kind of certain that it happened.
If you get a +1 or better, you'll make it.
Okay. I get a +1 when I spend that fate point. Actually, get a +2, actually.
All right.
There we go.
So you just... All right. There's also some anti-warding against teleportation or something, or scrying. Apparently this place is shielded from sorcery, some magical attacks of some sort. So teleportation may have interesting effects.
So to try to get that, would that be more of a resolve?
It would definitely be a resolve.
Resolve check to do that? Okay. So, alright.
So you're going to do it?
Yeah. You know what? Actually, I'm going to bring in my conviction of this benefit of the doubt.
Okay, so that's a fate point. You get a +2 to your roll.
I'm spending my last fate point. Resolve. 4.
4. They got 5, so it's 1 composure.
Okay, so that's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is resolve or athletics?
You can choose which one you want to do, because he told you how to do it. So you can figure out. Well, the safest way would be to use resolve, but maybe I can climb along the ceiling.
I don't know if I physically do that, but
Yeah.
my resolve's 1, my athletics is 2. I don't know if that's really gonna. Oh man.
Or you could have maybe Agata will be able to do it.
Look, I know a shortcut. Do you want to go or not?
We'll slowly look over to Jeff. Are you going to?
Once across.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Wait, how much weight does that thing support?
Not enough.
Okay, so you're gonna all trust in Agatas?
It's better the known unknown than the unknown unknown.
No, that is also an unknown unknown.
You know what? No half measures. Let's do this.
Okay.
I'm compelling the path.
You are good. I was going to do it otherwise. You teleport to a different place than the others.
And I'm going with her.
Yes.
No,
Oh,
you're a different place.
Really?
Yeah, give me a willpower test. You teleport into the stone shaft. So
which one?
the center shaft that drops onto the ground below.
Oh, yay.
So you need to first give me a willpower check because oh god, this is scary.
Okay, resolve.
Yeah.
I get a 1.
All right, you take 1 point of composure check.
All right.
And then give me athletic checks to grab onto the ledge. I'll give you a fate point too.
Did you kill Sean?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Did you? Well, you get a fate point too for being compelled.
Okay, it's a reroll.
Okay.
I just got 3 minuses. No half measures!
Yeah, no half measures.
Don't worry, you're not going to be alone.
It's a total of +1?
+1's enough to grab the side of the ledge.
Okay.
So you're back at the bottom. You're back on the bottom level. And you hoist yourself up onto the bottom.
I'm guessing.
Panting and
Is Swan there as well? Or?
Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, Swan is there too.
Damn it!
Swan was actually, kind of like, are you sure you want to do this, kid? Oh, God.
All right.
Not the first time I've been dropped out of a bottomless shaft.
Sorry, Swan. Sorry.
So, Jeff, you teleport into the stone shaft as well, but
No.
you didn't take it?
No,
Okay.
I flew.
Oh, that's right,
That was
that's
the
right.
point.
That's why I said asshole.
All right. So you fly over. You're on the other side of the middle level.
Sorry, was the information about the whole anti-teleportation wards not shared amongst the group?
No, I didn't mention that to everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was just compelling.
I thought it'd be kind of funny, actually.
So here's your compel action.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not just the teleportation. But you are in the chamber at the top level. You know
Alright.
this.
I'm at the top level now.
Yes, you're on the top level.
Good.
You see, there's a chamber that is covered in writing.
Oh, okay.
It's just magical writing that you're just looking at it makes your head hurt, but you can't look away. You want to look. You want to memorize every moment.
Pull out my camera.
No, you don't.
No? Oh, okay. That kind of writing.
you just stare at it for a moment. Then you just get an intense stabbing pain in your head. Take one composure.
Oh, okay.
Play in one act. Scene 1.
And then you suddenly the voice says you must destroy this. No one else can see it. You must destroy this as soon as possible. No, it cannot be done.
How?
It's silent on that. So you can physically you could look around the chamber, see if there's something to smash it with, or you can get help with another character.
Look around.
I'm going to use an alertness check really quick to see if there's anything I could use to destroy this. 0. 2, actually.
2. All right. There's another chamber across the way, on the other side of the top
Labeled
level.
the destroying chamber.
And there's also a large
All
rock.
things
You can
in
just
there.
start gouging holes into or just gouging it with an athletics check. Or
I'm going to sprint into the other chamber first.
all right, you sprint into the other chamber. So meanwhile, Vincent, Saul, and Jeff, you made it on the other, and American Pharaoh, you made it on the other side. You're making your way up to the top.
Where do they go?
All of you can give you alertness checks, except for you're at the bottom. Yeah.
I'm right back up. So.
Would I still get my plus
That's it.
superhuman? Okay.
I'm 2 alert.
Yeah.
Pretty good for me.
2 alert to...
2 alert.
2 alert to quit.
There you go.
8 with superhuman.
2.
Warning, your sensors come on. A non-humanoid creature detected ahead. Indeterminate non-solid mass, solidity indeterminate. Recommend caution.
You
Your
need to
sensors,
defrag your nanoware,
Yeah.
man.
I barely got them. And I don't have a programming degree. I'm a lawyer.
hey guys, you realize
Bonsai Buddy is so cute.
basically you're coming to the chamber that will. You realize you're almost to the chamber that will lead up to the top level. There's just a staircase leading up. But there's something in that chamber, and it's moving along the walls and ceiling of the chamber.
There's something that doesn't have
Kind
any
of blobby. shit.
it doesn't seem to have any specific form that's
No, it's got a lot of mass. It's just
a mass, but just it's flowing around the room.
So
And also, I think it should be noted that the nanites are flaring up, are projecting every specific. Yeah, they're projecting every specific.
I'll give you another fate point if you walk into the room to start diplomatic negotiations. That's a sorcerer's queen. The healing table turned her corpse into a bat.
Good.
Because they put her.
Oh, yeah, I'll go talk.
All right.
I mean, it's only
You get a
fitting.
fate point.
Yeah.
Is Trey about to go play a boy in his
Queen to
blob?
queen.
Yes. So yeah, he just American Pharaoh.
Trey,
All right. What are the rest of you gonna do?
Your Majesty.
Shot's gonna follow, because that's where we were going anyway.
Yep. All right. So the three.
I summon the mummies to fan me.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, damn it. Damn.
You're just grabbing Twinkies and chips.
All right. So there is a massive blob of glistening white flesh, sort of undulating through the room.
It's the Omniboom.
It's not an omniboob. It's more like it's the blob but white.
Night.
All right. It's very creepy, but thanks to Jeff, you don't have to worry about. I'm not going to make you even roll willpower because he'll just music it away.
You wrote the fucking power off.
I know, I did. But you won't always be together. So then the other players will be like, oh, I'm normally not worried about menace checks. Oh, wait, I was using chess power. And that's fine. It's just, she's spooky. It's very unnatural. But she begins telepathically communicating with you.
Oh.
And you can all understand it because, unless you're blocking it out.
Not yet.
Okay. I am the lord of this domain, and you have entered into my home. Who are you, and why should I not strike you down?
Lo, I am the American Pharaoh, brought from the west and the east.
All right, give me Queen of the Nile check.
Yeah, I'm just like spouting nonsense.
All right.
Totally untrained.
Yeah, this is
Wait, this is your social? I thought your social skill was trained.
No,
Okay.
no.
oh fuck.
The mummy summoning and hitting things with a sword is trained.
That's fair. What'd you get?
-2.
All right. Pay me homage, or I shall devour one of you immediately.
Give it a mummy.
A living creature, not an undead. I shall not. They're disgusting and wretched.
What is proper homage?
Well, one of you, or something else of grand and wondrous nature.
Behold, 20 grams of protein in one bar.
If you give it all the food, that you'll have nothing left to eat for the rest of this trip. That might work.
I'm trying to negotiate something else now that you put that on the table, Ross.
No. Get in there.
Yeah, it sniffs one of your power bars. What are these? Is this ambrosia?
A sort, Your Majesty.
Give it to me.
Do we detect palm kernel oil?
In ancient Egyptian,
Yeah.
I whispered to the mummies that this queen obviously likes to eat. The mummies snicker. They think it's hilarious.
Bandoliers off.
All right, all your food's gone. It just is consumed, package and all. The wrappers are just as delicious. So
Pack a lot of flavor.
I will not destroy you for now. So meanwhile,
Yeah.
first off, Ivan, are you just climbing back up?
We're getting the hell back up there.
Okay,
and,
your psychic thinks I got a trick about this. We get some rope, and he starts explaining.
where do we find the rope?
Scooby Doo's it.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Where do we find the rope?
Oh, I found it.
Okay. Let's do this.
All right, so it'll take you some
I
time.
sling the rope with a weight on the end.
Yeah, it's a pulley system. Yeah.
Charlie Bronson.
Meanwhile, I got that you come into the other chamber. And there is a small chamber, but there is a sort of plinth on it, a little pedestal, and on that there is a mask, a wooden mask that has it looks like an overly predatory mask. Well, I'll just give you a little spoiler.
Oh, good. Is it?
It looks like this.
Oh, okay. That's definitely a scary mask.
Yeah.
It's a shark mask.
Yes.
I don't know. It looks kind of cute in a Foglio-esque
It
kind of
loo-
way.
it looks a
Isn't
little-
the Winslow?
No, but it looks a little chaosy to me.
So yeah.
Hi.
I approach it.
Okay.
Hello?
It cannot. It does nothing.
Is there any text nearby?
There are runes on the pedestal. They're glowing.
Can I read them?
No touching.
They're magic. You don't have. It's not death.
Okay.
It's not death magic, so you don't know.
All right.
You can touch the mask.
I'm going to compel Pavlov,
Okay.
and I'm going to touch the mask.
Okay. You are. It feels like you are drowning, being punished by a torrent of water. Give me a resolve check.
At 0.
Awesome.
Oh, cool. +3.
+3. All right. Let's see here. What's +3? All right. All right. So you're not taking up action. You take 2 composure stress
Okay.
because it's a tier above you. But there is a voice. It wants to be freed. It is being kept in prison on the pedestal. It wants to be used to destroy. There is a being. There's a spirit trapped inside this mask. Is what you can figure out. So you could try to negotiate with it. You could take it with you. Perhaps if you throw it at the
That's what I'm going to do.
All right.
I'm going to throw it at the thing that I want to destroy.
Okay, meanwhile.
Worked for me.
It worked for you.
I am going to telepathically speak to the Queen.
Alright.
Now that Her Majesty has satiated her substantial appetites, I demand you return the objects of my people.
Alright, give me another Queen of the Nile.
I have nothing left
You did
to give.
this.
I know I did.
That's pretty good.
Alright.
I'm going to have
plus
to screw
2.
up manipulating you before.
It might be plus 4. I don't know what she's resisting with, but
No, it's just a general, gauge her reaction. So she's, a fellow ruler. I have not. It has been long since this hall has been graced by the presence of another person of royal blood.
as I can see,
The Cleopatra appears to be really catty.
See what you did there.
We, from what kingdom do you rule? What I do not have. All the only things in this humble abode are my own creation, or from my own kingdom.
the United States of Egypt, by the grace of Ra Christ.
Alright, you get a fate point for mixing Egyptian and American mythology so well.
I really wish somebody hears that just for the your head to explode in the distance.
If you wish, I would grant you a boon, though, for you, whoever is taken from your kingdom of the United States of Egypt, is surely a disreputable barbarian and savage who should be struck down. But there's nothing of your home here. But if you would tell me who your enemy is, and I will help you strike them down.
I've been assured as such by my loyal vassals that you possess objects that I need to sell to museum for money to invest on the stock market.
You have come here to conquer. You will find this no easy.
We've come here on a mission of discovery. We did not realize that you still remained.
Okay.
And so we were hoping to preserve your greatness, since the sea that others would have to travel to observe your holdings and greatness has long since dried up. We were hoping to preserve you in perpetuity.
Okay.
In a place where all can marvel at your splendor.
The Sorcerer's Queen considers that. And then there's an explosion.
Role-playing games, ladies and gentlemen.
And then shit blew up.
It's coming from above you.
that?
Massive magical explosion. It's very, purple and weird ray effects. Yeah. You lose track of the mask. You don't know where it went.
Fine.
Yeah. But the writing's gone.
That's good.
So, this place is shuddering. Doesn't look like it's going to last long.
Is the Death God...
You two
pleased?
get back up with the catch up with the rest of the group.
All right, what the hell happened?
Death God is pleased.
That's good.
You as a person now, you're a little more in control. You realize, oh man, that mask might have been worth something. Where the fuck is it?
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
God!
All right. So the queen shudders as the villain, my palace, and she starts incanting to try and keep the Sky Palace afloat. Everything is chaotic. It's very much like a Star Trek ship that has been hit by a torpedo.
So the camera's being tilted.
Yeah, camera being tilted. Things are falling.
We're kind of stumbling from side to side.
Consoles are exploding.
Unstable footing is a new scene aspect. What is everyone going to be doing? We'll just do this action by action, round by round, because I don't know if it's combat or not. She hasn't decided if to attack you yet. So what are you going to do, Vincent? Are you just going to sit there and...
I'm just finding a place to hold on because
All right, you're
I'm
just
just like,
All
Do
right.
I get a fate point if I start combat?
Sure. I'll give you that.
I will do that.
Caleb.
We'll go from the... Ivan, what are you going to be doing? You could go up to see what happened. You could try and run past the queen, because the stairway leading up is open. She's not blocking off access.
Stop. Where's the loot?
All right, you get there and you just yell that out. Yeah. Which, all right, not going to help the queen out. Saul.
Can I realize what spell that she's doing?
Yep, that'll be her action. Yeah, well, actually, for free, you can tell her first action, preemptively, was to try and reinforce the spells keeping this place up, floating. because it's suddenly been destabilized. Like the structural, magical integrity of this place.
Is it going to continue to be destabilized?
That's really depends on what happens in the next minute or so.
I will take careful note of the spell.
Okay. You
In case it needs to be replicated later.
Okay. Jeff?
I'm going to float.
Alright, you're floating. You're like, which is good. You're noticing parts of the floor disappearing or falling to the ground. So
I'm going to scramble around looking for the mask.
Alright, give me a alertness check.
I will. I get a 4.
4. You see it. It fell 1 floor below you. Because, remember, it's a wooden and stone structure. There are gaps between the tunnels.
Oh, good.
So, between the chambers. So you... here, I'll just show you. This is basically the layout of the place as it is. This is where the Queen's being met, and then this, I'm just having this meet up to here.
Okay.
So you were up here, and it fell sort of like around here, sort of in between the two areas.
Okay.
So you would have to basically jump and then hit one particular wooden beam in order to grab the mask before it's perilously clutched,
That's what's going to happen.
Alright, so that's enough. Well, I guess you make a teleport check to see if you can teleport.
Oh, yeah, I will do that. And did I get fate points for doing the things the Death God wanted me?
You already got them.
No.
Oh.
Not since I exploded the thing.
I'll give you one more fate point.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Teleporting, that is 2. And I'm going to spend the fate point to
Okay.
make that work.
So it's a positive?
Yes.
Alright. So you do that. Next round you'll have to make an athletics check to actually pick it up without falling up.
Okay.
Alright. So yeah, you can attack now.
Give me back my things, you fat European looter!
Alright. Go ahead and roll some Kopesh. I see you're running to stab her.
Oh, yeah. Leaping at her to stab her.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, if you're leaping, I'll give you +2 to your roll.
Will do. So that's a +1, +3.
+3, superhuman.
+2 damage if I hit.
Yeah. She gets a 1, but she is ascendant because she's really resistant to damage. So it's a 3. You tied. So if you want to spend another fate point, you can hit her. Do damage otherwise.
I will invoke Lead the People to Greatness.
All right, yeah. So that inflicts 2 + 4 damage to her as you rip into her, rip and tear.
My people, not her stank-ass people.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So you're carving into her. So yeah, combat's now happening. As she used her action to try and keep the place afloat, but that's got interrupted. So new round. Vincent, what are you doing?
I'm going to try to at least find an exit because Trey is...
Down or
Yeah,
up?
I saw that one.
up because hopefully that...
Everyone wants to say Trey when it's convenient to them.
How can I save Trey from Trey?
yeah, I will be going up, so...
All right, you give me athletics.
I can't even save
There's
it.
none.
Because she can attack multiple people.
That'll be a -1.
All right, you were too slow. Actually, no. I'm invoking. I'll give you a fate point. Unstable terrain. You fall through a hole in the floor that is opened up. You're falling. So we'll see next round if you can catch on to something. That's going to be important.
Good girl.
Yeah. Let's see here, Ivan. You see Vincent try and run and fall through a hole in the floor.
But wait,
Yeah, okay.
American Pharaoh's on a path to loot.
Yeah.
I want that loot.
Okay.
So do I get any kind of compel for helping American Pharaoh? Or is that
Well, no, that would be bypassing going to the top floor and not ignoring your comrades in aid.
I was going to assist American Pharaoh because American Pharaoh's on
Well,
the
he's
path.
just fighting the monster right now. You don't see any loot.
Oh, man.
You don't know fighting a monster will get you loot or not.
Usually. Okay.
I've just been told there's loot.
Yeah. It's you're
And that
only
it's
on the
mine.
middle level, remember. There's a staircase
So
leading
if
up.
you find loot,
Yeah.
we have a whole new set of problems.
All right.
Thanks to the doctor's fine treatment of my condition.
It's not my fault.
So what are you going to do?
Don't play along.
If you can get a fate point if you ignore Vincent who fell through and not try and catch him, or if you just ignore everybody and try and go escape to the top floor.
I'm gonna help American
the rest
Pharaoh.
of the party.
Okay.
It's collaborating.
I know American
You
Pharaoh
can
is
aspect. Yeah, you can aspect maneuver.
Yeah. I'm going to basically try to assist by waving my arms around like an idiot and flailing.
Don't give me a fighting check.
Yep. So, can I spend a fate point on that as well?
You can before or after
Are
you
you
roll.
trying to fisticuff the white amorphous blob?
No, he just bundles a bunch of it up under one arm and just pop it in.
You know that? Okay, you know that?
Have at you!
Tagging her with the aspect minorly inconvenienced.
Hey, if it's something, it's something, right?
Tagging her with the aspect WTF.
Yeah, that's kind of horrible.
Yeah, no, that works. Like,
kinda
that's the whole point of that.
But the aspect, really?
Yeah, go and give me a attack roll. Resist damage doesn't really apply to this.
1.
Oh, that's exciting. Like they can't even resist the roll. Like this first time is just confused.
Have at you!
So you get an aspect from confused blob monster,
Which may help American Pharaoh get a hit.
Yeah, you get to invoke it once for free.
Okay. So I can invoke it for
him. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Next attack. That's what's happening.
Salt.
Spell still holding okay?
No, not since it got ripped up by the Soul Kopesh.
Oh, so there's no chance of saving it.
Maybe if you stop trying to kill the sorceress queen.
What if I just start taking over the spell and holding it afloat?
That you don't. You've already spent the aspects on. Actually, no. You can try and dismantle. Yeah, by just sort of engineering it. All right.
Okay. Just a logos roll?
Yes, definitely.
2.
2. All right. It shudders. It's slowing its descent down, if nothing else. You're not as good at this as the sorceress queen is.
Obviously, but at least,
It won't just plunge to the ground at, vulnerable falling rate.
You gonna help him out?
Okay.
Oh, it's magic.
All right.
You know.
They both start singing.
So 5, 7.
All right. You get spin on that. So what do you want as your additional benefit? You could stabilize it as your additional benefit instead of just slowing the descent.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right. So it stays up. It's totally all right. So
Go team flight.
you realize if you stop playing the music, it will immediately start descending again. So it's not really a long-term solution.
Just scratch it.
Yeah.
Like, so we go down.
Is it like slowly?
Yeah, it's a control ball.
Is that what the... What is that?
Crossfade?
No, the instrument that you just play by moving your hand around.
Theremin.
Theremin.
Theremin. That's what the theremin's for.
That's what it's.
Yeah. So Agata, give me an athletics check to grab the mask without falling over.
I sure will. I'm going to spend a fate to re-roll that.
All right, fair enough.
So how many times can you spend fate?
You can invoke as long as you have different aspects to apply. You can. Use,
I'm going to.
what was your first one?
The first one was. Can you not spend base refresh on that?
No, you
you have
You
to.
can. You just have to say what aspect.
Oh,
you're
gotcha.
You have to rationalize
okay.
it with an aspect.
I'm going. The first one was Pavlov. I want
You have to say
I want that power.
Yes.
I'm conditioned to get it. And this one will be Denudare. I want to uncover its secrets and reveal it.
Start.
+1?
+1 is enough to grab onto it.
Okay.
You can hold the thing.
Yay!
You grab onto it, but you fall on. So basically, you're clutching this wooden beam because there's like a whole framework. It's like mostly a hollow
Okay.
structure.
Would I be able to use burglary to swiftly grab it and stuff it into my pack?
You already made your action this round. So you're holding onto
Clinging
it. in your
desperately
holding.
to a wooden beam.
Yeah. All right. I'll cling.
So then the sorcerer's brain will act after you, but you get to attack again if you want.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna take that aspect for him.
All right, you get a +2 to your roll.
Fuck yeah.
It's distracted.
America.
So that's +4.
I think it's
Actually, no, it's +6 because I got the +2 and then they have
Alright.
+2 on
they
school.
got a 3, so you get a 3 on your thing.
So that's actually a 5.
All right, 5 damage. All right.
Damn.
You severely tear into it. Destroying the 2 and the 3. So that's the 1 and the 5 left. Alright, but it gets act finally, so.
We just need to put 2 more stress on it.
It has 5 bubbles, so it actually has the 1. Yeah, 2 more 1 attacks to do it. But it gets back this round. So,
single 2-point. Well, I guess the 2-point attack. So
To get into the 5, yeah.
It is going to use its ascendant level magic. And it's going to use shoot plus spray, so it'll hit everyone in the room. At ascendant level.
You're falling. You're not in there.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, no, you're falling to your doom, but it's
So that's fine.
I got this.
Yeah, you got this.
we have time.
You're a
Yeah.
monster.
You have a shield.
It's a superhero game. They're supposed to be mortal danger. All right. So,
There's no way you can get fucked over by, the fact that momentum matters regardless.
So that's a 5?
No, I'm not worried about the.
that's 5
I'm worried
against
about
a
the shape of
mundane
the shield.
attack.
Hopefully, I have an idea.
it would
so.
be a 3 against a superhuman attack. A
Superhuman
1.
defense?
It's an ascendant level attack. So it got a 1 on ascendant.
So if I use my superhuman defense for...
Yeah, you can dodge. Yeah, you can dodge, but it will have
I
a 3
mysteriously
against you.
disappear off screen for a second.
Yeah, exactly. So you need to beat a 3.
The rest of us need to beat a 5.
Well, you have dodge, right, at superhuman, so it's a 3 for you.
I'm going to tag that ultimate villain thing again. That's my last weight point.
Okay.
And I made it.
All right.
Got a 4.
Can I roll parry?
Do you have parry plus unusual? Actually, I'll say
Soul Kopesh has parry.
Yeah, I'll allow that because it's magic. Magic versus magic.
Alright.
I got a 3, so I'm good.
Okay.
Damn it. So that's a 1. Yeah, I only got a 1.
Okay. Against
A 3.
Yeah, 3. So that's you are knocked back. You take this is magical. It's ascendant. It's magical armor defeating. So you take 2 stress, and you are knocked away from it.
To the health?
Yes, to health. So mark off your 2 bubble. No, just your 2 bubble. Remember, each bubble is worth that many points. So you have a 1, a 2, a 3, etc.
I do not remember.
Okay. So this one is worth 1
I've
point.
literally never done it that way.
I know. We're doing it for
every
the campaign.
Base Raiders game we've ever
I
played.
know. I'm changing it because we were only doing 1 shots. It's easier, but for campaigns, it's better.
Okay.
So your
Okay.
2 bubbles worth 2 points.
All right.
Anyways, Jeff, well, how are you dodging?
Move plus unusual. Flight.
You'd have to deactivate the magic. You're no longer close enough to Logos to do that.
Afterward, can I start it back up?
If you'd have to roll again. And it's going to fall in the meantime.
How high up are we?
You don't know. You're inside.
But we saw how far it was before.
You were thousands of feet up.
Okay.
At least you were before you started falling.
How many seconds were we falling before?
You don't have time to calculate that stuff. Not long, but yeah.
Okay.
Let Bill do calculus.
So you're just leaving the scene.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be your next action, though. So.
8.
All right, you get out of the scene. The magic stops, or the music
Is that not a
stops.
sway again?
That's why you don't get to you. Normally, you can't use move to resist an attack, but you
That's
roll.
your spin.
Yeah, that's your spin to do a thing you're not normally able to do. But your music is canceled out. It starts falling again. So yeah, it shudders again. So you're holding on. If you don't, you could teleport again if you wanted to.
I want the mask.
You have the mask.
I have the mask.
Yeah, you're holding it in your hand. You're just like wrapped around it, holding it with one hand.
All right, yeah. I'm going to try and. No, I'm not going to put it on. I'm going to try and teleport.
Okay.
Or actually, is there anything near my? Fuck it. I can't. I don't have jump.
Yeah.
I can't fly.
Mask does.
Yeah.
Of course it does. I know. I'm not.
I don't know.
I'm not that far yet. I'm
be
sure it
clear,
has
I
some
just
sort of.
Said that because I want you to put it on.
I know it probably has some sort of swim through water bullshit.
You want somebody on the crazy train with you. So
All right, I'm going to try and actually, I'm not quite so desperate yet. I'm going to try and is there like a way down I could jump between?
You could teleport to another part in the tower.
All right, you really want me?
You
to
could
teleport?
try and teleport all the way to the ground.
Guys, I don't want to go all the way to the ground.
Yeah, you could.
I'm going to try and reunite with the group.
Okay.
That's all minuses.
Oh, mine is.
3 minuses.
All right, nice.
Thrymuses.
Yeah, thrymuses. All right, you teleport. You're way off course. You're actually outside of it, on top of the top, sliding off.
Holy shit!
So you're holding the mask with one hand, and you're just
The path
sliding
of the death
off.
god is a meandering path.
Yes.
Well, they have their own wards in there.
You're
In fact, no, you get a fate point because the wards are compelling.
Okay, good. Yay!
Normally,
fate
you would
point.
just not be able to do it if you fail.
Okay.
Now you teleport to the wrong place.
All right,
so you're
I'm
sliding off.
How close is the ground?
Thousands of feet up.
Okay, so I have some time.
No. You're sliding off the pyramid.
Yeah.
You have time regardless.
So basically, you're like right here, and you're going.
Somebody to fly? Want to go save Aaron?
I have a plan.
All right, yeah. So Aaron, give me an athletics check.
Actually, instead of that, so
Oh god.
Have you used your power since your last day?
And
no,
now
I'm not.
the gap
Okay.
widens again.
no, I have not. But
this is
instead
the
of
only person-
athletics
he's
to
the only
catch
person
myself,
in the
use
scene.
the shield and expand it around me so it slows the descent.
Okay.
Like a parachute?
What's the air resistance of an energy shield anyway?
Oh no, you'll take a lot of damage, but you'll stop
So
if you don't pass out.
So
You can
I have no- I have no
autophagia yourself so that you
You
reduce
can
your
use
mass.
athletics
I
to.
have,
He
I
told
have
you to
no
give it
athletics, so
athletics.
it's a 0 versus
You
a
have
1.
fate points.
So no, I'm out.
Okay.
So this is basically just to slow myself down.
Okay.
Well, if your energy shield's airtight, you could run into some problems there.
No, you can say that. I can say it's porous. I'm not.
Well, if it's porous, it's not going to
Doesn't
work.
create any wind resistance.
Still could.
No. It'll
not
work.
wind
It's
resistance.
comic book bullshit science. All right? Don't
I'm
get
sorry.
too.
Super science isn't
Well, I'm not wind resistance.
We
Is how
explained this already.
It's question
energy.
how wide is
Yeah,
the
I know.
shaft that I'm falling through? Is
You're
it-
not. You're falling through the center, like in the middle. There's just like a
Here's the
wood frame.
pyramid. There's
Is
you.
made of
So-
You're like
matter.
here. You're like in the pyramid, like falling through the
Exactly.
floor.
Let these
Okay, so basically what I'm doing is trying to-
It's like a balloon structure.
Yeah,
They
so-
got a wooden framework to support all the.
Yeah, so basically I'm just trying to expand it between two of the pieces of the wooden framework to create friction.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, that's what mine is. So let's see if this goes. Dice. You've been kind to me tonight. Easy dice roller. Don't bump me.
That just means spirited.
Let the cup
man.
give it, and the cup taketh away.
You know what? I hope your soul gets taken over just completely. Fucking deals. So,
Congrats
2.
on the villain that knows all your secrets.
You take take 6 physical stress. You slam into it, it's like hitting a concrete wall. But your safety systems trigger in, and you will not fall to your death.
Then I'll have to take my largest one, and then
What stress does is it removes you from the scene entirely.
Exactly.
It only kills you if you and the GM agree that is the best story.
yes,
Yeah.
Dan, and I'm aware, and I would like to maybe have some autonomy in what I do next.
Okay. Yeah, you
So-
do. You can take a consequence. Your severe consequence.
So, well, actually, no, I could take my last bubble and then take a minor consequence for the last 2. That would just be the 4, and then
Okay.
so-
You didn't take any consequences from the fight.
from the previous 2, but I filled up 2 of those bubbles. So 'cause that was eating. That was not.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you didn't
so-
take any from being hit from the birds.
No.
No,
Okay.
they did not hit me at all. So
Okay.
all right, and then minor consequence between a rock and a hard place. So
Wait. So 2 from that and 4 from.
and then my 4 bubbles. So,
Okay, your 4 bubble.
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
All right. So
From-
you're almost out, but you're
yeah,
not quite. All right.
not quite. So minor.
All right.
stress, so
You're at the bottom of the pyramid, just on the floor, essentially.
rock bottom. There you go.
And you're just your nose is broken, but you're still up. So it hurt. Hey, that's a new use of the energy shield.
Nano nose.
Good to know.
No, no.
Good to know.
all
Not
right.
to pass out.
So yeah, you don't pass out.
No.
So can I take an aspect to prevent that crap from happening again? more sprays?
What happened?
Like no more magic. Like prevent her from using magic.
You could try. That could be an aspect maneuver.
Cover her with a sheet.
I was just gonna confuse the crap out of her by using her for a punching bag and acting like I'm doing something awesome, but really she's just like really.
This is the
seriously,
best.
No, go ahead and make a roll.
I love this.
This time she will get a chance to figure you out, though. But she will roll terribly.
She hasn't
I
seen
got
Batman.
a 0.
Well, then you don't.
I know.
Because you're-
I'm out of fate points.
It's very comical.
yeah.
Both of you.
I have 4 fate points.
Oh.
I do terrible things.
Yeah. Saul, what are you gonna do? It's now listing without the aid of the music. It's not falling straight down. So as long as you keep that going,
I was interested in not dying.
Let's scoot back.
You could fly around though as a free action.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna fly so that
Alright,
I
so
don't die horribly.
All right. Yeah, you fly
I'm at
away.
least gonna try to keep the people that are still in the pyramid from
All right.
getting taken out by gravity.
Give me an alertness check. I'll give you an alertness check for free. Because holes are opening in all the walls, like it's shuddering.
Nope, there are rocks on the ground.
Still.
Yeah, you could. There's now holes that just open up. So like, you are still over the desert.
That's good.
Oh, good.
Yeah. No. Jeff, you flew away. You flew quite away.
Right.
So, but you're out of range of the fight. You can give me an alertness check too to see if you notice Agata or
Our team lacks
Vincent.
So do I just roll like
Team
nothing
leadership.
if I don't have alertness?
Yeah, you
Or-
just rolled a +0. Anyone can notice that.
Steal shit.
Nobody gives me orders. So
Yeah.
1.
All right, you can notice one of the other characters that is away from the fight scene, like Agata or Vincent or Saul, I guess.
I'm not away. I'm.
Oh, you flew out of the chamber. You'd had to get out of range of the magical attacks, so you could be in one of the tunnels essentially.
So does he have to be in that chamber to boost the magic?
No, he has to just be in there.
Yeah, that's on.
Yeah, you could too reunite away from
All
the
right,
fight.
yes. I
Alright.
think we'll be doing that.
Yeah, you don't need to help
Away
anyone
from
else.
everyone else.
Yeah, you don't need to help anyone. You're fine. So, all right.
American
You two
Paradox.
read. So next round, you can try your magic, your music again to boost the stabilization. Agata, you're sliding off the side of the.
I sure am. I'm sliding off the side of this
You could
polished
try and
wooden
double
pyramid.
down and tell.
No, that hasn't worked.
Or you could use athletics to catch on, or burglary. I love burglary.
Burglary.
Yeah.
You allow burglary.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to use burglary to latch onto the side of this
I'd
building.
love to hear this burn notice voiceover. I've been sliding down a double pyramid floating through the desert. It's important to remember.
Remember the front and back ends are.
That is a 4.
4. Yeah.
Yeah.
You catch on.
All right. I don't know how to do it within the context of burglary, but thanks.
Grappling hook. What?
Exactly. You have a grappling hook.
Yeah. I have a pry bar that I use to break into shit. I slam that into the wood.
And you're still holding on. And your other effect is that you can still hold on.
Oh, thank you. I was going to ask about that.
But that's it. So
Okay.
you don't need anything else. So you can attack again. And
try to help it.
Yeah, but then
I
failed.
still think we're doing the utilitarian.
So do you
I'm going to attack while screaming. I'm going to grab her peasant ass weave and drag her to the House Committee on Un-American Activities.
Okay.
And that will be a +0 until I spend that faith point.
2 against a +3. They got a 3. So the fleshy, it's absorbed into it. You know.
Yeah.
Is he still tagging it with an S?
I
Yeah.
couldn't. I tried.
With an ass?
No,
he
he
tried.
failed.
He tried, but
We kicked off the other one, so I guess it doesn't stick around as it is.
yeah. If you want to spend more fate points, you could. You could invoke other aspects.
Anyone can be a hero.
Okay. So that gets you to a +4, right?
Yeah.
So you do.
That
1
would do
point of
3 damage.
That would do 3 damage. So it only has the 1 and the 5 left. So actually, no. That
So what happens if I do 3 damage and it only has a 1 and a 5?
It can soak all 3 into its 5 blocks, but
It has
still
to do the 5 block?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. All right. So it still has 1 block left.
Yeah. Either way, 1 more point of stress will take.
But it's going to actually do something different with its magical attack.
Oh, good.
It's going to affect, and it's going to try. It has mastery of time and space inside its own thing. So
Great.
yep.
I'm outside. I just throw that out there.
Let's see here. Let's see here. She is going to rotate the sky lantern so that you'll fall.
So the whole pyramid.
Yes,
It's
it'll
just-
flip over.
Okay.
With me on it.
With all of you on it.
But Aaron, now you're on the top floor.
Yeah.
Still floating.
So she gets a 3. So she
Can't resist that with anything.
Can I athletics to not be affected?
You can be athletics to hold on to not fall to your doom
For one more day.
So yeah, new round. You're all falling.
Great.
It just rotates. Yeah, so Vincent, you're now on the top and going to fall again. I will give
You're
you
a monster. Okay, if he's stuck,
I will give you. He is stuck. That's right. Yeah, you're right.
if you're stuck one way, you're stuck the other
You can
way.
hold on. You can just reach up and grab something and hold on. So you're now at the top of the pyramid, holding on. No, you have to. You can grab onto a piece of wood and hoist yourself up.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's your action. You're just like that. Yeah, Ivan, you can give me athletics, or I'll allow haphazard fighting to dodge onto something.
I'll do that, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a risky move. I don't suppose, like...
To balance precariously on something that's unbalanced.
I was going to say to land double feet on her.
No, she clings. She doesn't fall.
But she turned it upside down.
She turns upside down.
said
She
she's on the-
clings to the ceiling.
She's an amorphous mass.
That's now the floor.
Yeah, it's now the floor.
Well, she was on the ceiling. Okay, well, she's
Objectively down is now toward her.
So I was going to bounce off of her to distract her.
Well, right, she moved towards the wall
Okay.
in order to fight.
So I can't, just jump at her.
Yeah, the whole point of this was to get American Pharaoh away from her.
Okay, so awkward
I don't
jump
know why
kicking
she
will not assist
Yeah.
the situation. Okay, I was going to try that. Okay, so I'll just...
What situation can it help with?
I was trying... Alright, so I guess since awkward...
She clings and you fall.
I will hit the ground in some weird tuck and roll.
Exactly.
Roll! So it's now...
Something that shouldn't work.
Yeah, but it's
But does.
superhuman tier. So
Exactly.
one of the die rolls. So with the superhuman tier, does that boost it
Yeah,
up?
no, you succeed.
Okay, so
You hold on. Saul, you can fly, so you're unaffected.
Yeah.
It's mildly disconcerting. But, ugh.
So the two of us are going to once again, by our powers combined, let's not fall towards
Yeah,
that.
well, you're keeping the same effect, so you don't have to roll again. You should roll again.
Okay.
Because you're starting it up again. It might be less
His
effective.
power is like a shitty Tim and Eric sketch.
Yeah.
She just kind of floating around playing synthesizers.
Oh, I chanted an unknown language.
Yeah.
So you were channeling what we watched yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tag, but super science is an empirical. There is no way, like conservation of momentum, she should not have been able to turn it like that.
All right, fair enough.
Which will put me on 7.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No. You are actually getting some control over it.
All right, we're gonna spin it back up.
Oh, you're gonna spin it back around.
Yes.
Son of God.
I will give everyone else a fate point if you do that. Yeah.
Have you even hit the ground yet, or is it just gonna flip while you're falling?
I'm just gonna send one straight beam for the entire fucker. We're done.
Yeah. So if you put yourselves at a disadvantage for this, I'll give you a fate point. So Agata, do you want the fate point, or you just want?
I want the fate point. I think it's funny.
Oh, okay.
I will also take the fate.
So wait, here's what I was thinking would happen. It flipped, I was on the upside down part.
Yeah.
Still hanging on. It flips again, the momentum sends me into the air.
Okay.
I'm fine.
All right. So.
Broken.
Kind of like a slingshot.
All right. Yeah. You. Yeah. All right. So that's what happened. So yeah. You flip it back around. You get a fate
what you're
point.
playing.
So wasn't I falling away from it?
Yeah, you're.
Now am I now spearing towards it?
Give me an American check.
An American check.
A by the book American.
By a book American to see if you can write yourself in time.
Can you flip flop fast enough?
It is advanced flip flopping.
With a plus. So no. Can I invoke political deadlock? Because my entire sidekick is basically built for this situation.
You are gonna flip flopping.
All right, I get a +1.
You get a +1. All right, so you can make your attack roll next. It flips again, Vincent. You're getting.
Look.
You can now try and cling to the side and try and do something. Where are you trying to head to? You could look around and see if the boat's on its way.
Trying to find the ship again. To see
All right,
if
you're
it's
trying to find the boat, so you need to get to the dock. So you don't have to roll. You're just you're rock climbing, buddy.
I'm thinking about you, buddy, because you were inverted. All the blood would have run to your head. If you have a broken nose, you could have drowned in your own blood.
It's not that.
I already climbed up.
I thought you were stuck.
No, I just climbed up on top of it. I was just sitting
I
there.
thought you didn't fall because
He
you
was
were
clinging
stuck.
to the wood.
But,
So,
yeah.
Either direction. He's I'll give you a fate point if you want another disadvantage.
I need one.
All right. You take another point of stress.
A health stress?
Or you could take a consequence, as the blood is rushing through your head way too fast.
I'd be the last. I'd be out. So.
Do you have a moderate consequence?
I can do a moderate consequence.
All
Let's
right.
do this.
Lightheaded. You are.
Lightheaded.
Oh God, this is really bad for you.
Gosh.
Vertigo.
Vertigo. There you go. You have vertigo now.
So.
So you are extremely dizzy now. I'll give you 2 fate points for that.
All right, so I can see it to 3. So.
I can give you more than 1 fate point at once, actually, with compels. So you're just trying to get to the dock. So as long as you don't do anything heroic, you're going to be fine for right now. But you're kind of, oh God. Ivan has been righted back again. You're now above the thing. You can try a jump attack onto it.
You know what? I will not take the fate point in the hopes that I can actually be able to do this. That sounds weird, but
What are you trying to do?
confuse the crap out of it by jump attack.
All right, yeah.
I'm
Stomping.
I'm going to Mario stomp this.
Yeah.
shit.
All right, Mario stomp.
That's good comic book life, right?
Yeah.
Full Super Mario RPG on it.
No fate.
So what'd you get?
-2.
-2. All right, that's a failure.
Yes, it is.
So you actually, it just sort of sort of oozes away from you, and you crash through the floor. So you're falling now. It's very exciting for you. Saul and you two you're controlling it a little bit. It's very distracting now. It seems to be weak, so you have more control over it. So both of you are having to strain as hard as you can in order to keep it afloat at all.
Okay.
As the magic itself seems to be weakening. This is a lot more strain than it's used to.
Weird.
Yeah, weird. So what are you trying to do? Trying to get it higher up? Trying to get a gentle, controlled landing?
At this point, we're
yes.
trying for controlled landing.
All right. All right. So the two of you are doing that.
Preferably not on air.
Cut to some guy with a camel.
Actually, both of you can give me alertness checks.
Let's see if I can roll 3 minuses again on an alertness check.
Or
No,
not.
only 2.
Okay.
Also only 2.
There are rocks and clouds.
And now they're back in the right places.
All right. Yeah. So you can see bits of desert. You can see the other things around. Bits are falling about. There's debris. You kind of look. Ooh, this is a little unstable. What? So you don't really notice anything else. All right. So you're in the air.
I got flung high
You
up
got
in the
flung
sky.
high in the air.
Slingshotted way up there.
You drop the crowbar. You let go.
I'm sure. I grip tightly onto that mask.
Oh yeah, no, of course. So you're about to fall back onto it.
Yeah.
This would just be. I'll allow.
Well, here's what I wanted to try and
Okay.
do. I wanted to put on the mask.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is a dire situation.
All right.
I'm hoping that it can, fucking swim me through that shit or something. It's a shark mask.
You know what's really going to even out that whole alien death god thing?
Tribal death god.
Tribal chaos god.
We're just trying for the committee now.
Yeah, you get enough going on in there, you basically level out.
That worked so much wonders for Trey.
Wait, that was how you explained Ramble Turducken.
I don't remember that, so I'm going to have to take your word for it.
All right.
No, we recorded that one. You could go listen to it. It's how you-
I would prefer not. Along with everyone else.
How much refresh do you have
Right now? Or, total?
total?
6.
6. You haven't spent any. No, you spent 2 on your power.
Oh, okay, then I have 4.
Yeah, you have 4. All right. Well, that's interesting. All right. So you pay off your. Let's see here.
Agata, get upgraded with.
This
Upgraded? That seems like some odd word choice.
this Bob.
All right. So All right, you are suddenly filled with a desire to
eat?
well, no, not eat.
Oh, okay.
Is combining them now?
Yeah. Just there's a rush of power and thrill. You were just like, ugh. You want to do. You have 2 new aspects. You can give me a resolve test first.
At 0.
Yeah. You fail.
-1.
You fail.
Yeah.
So you're now addicted to power, and you are now corrupted by chaos.
Okay. Great.
So
are you going full edgelord here?
I guess.
So you want to be able to fly? Is that it?
I want to be able to just like touch down into that water, into that wood, and have it be water.
Okay, yeah, all right. You just start manifesting water. There's now a column of water that you can control. Good job. So you need to do something though. Chaotic. You either feel the urge to just like summon a flood to destroy the entire thing, or maybe kill someone.
I want to bring back the sea.
Okay, all right.
Nothing's
all right. You're
than
just
the
all right.
ocean.
You're now NPC for a little bit.
Okay.
We'll get back to you.
But you're alive.
Save us in a certain way.
Damn it.
Yeah, there's just you all hear the sound, just this roaring sound, yeah, you don't have to make a check. You can see water just everywhere. It's just like where the fuck is that water coming from? It's not like rain.
It's good. Water landings are easier.
Yeah. So.
You have plenty of driftwood to build a raft from.
Yeah.
With the help of the mummies.
Go and give me your tackle.
I scream from Duat's heart. I stab it.
All right. Nice.
It's Egyptian now. I looked it up on my phone.
Nice.
That is a +4.
All right. Okay, you destroy it as you tear through it. I'll give you a fate point though, if you want one.
For what?
Do you want one or not, Caleb?
Does it die if I get the
It will die.
All right, I kill it with the fate.
All right, you go through the building. You're just you launched yourself with enough force that you crush the sorcerer's queen. She just disintegrates into just an explosion of ooze. But you crash through the ancient wood floor and then through the other wood. And
then just keeps happening.
Do I hear and/or see him coming?
So you take one.
All right.
Actually, you have armor, so you don't have to worry about crashing through the wood. But you're now, at least 1,000 feet above the air.
Shoddy Phoenician construction.
Did I hear or see him coming?
Oh yeah, everyone can see that. But you also see there's a column of water that seems to be out of nowhere, just floating in midair.
Is it going through the lantern?
It's partially destroying it. Yeah.
So like it's hitting where I was falling earlier.
Not quite yet. You're getting hit with some water, but you're not at the end.
So I can't try to swim upstream yet.
You could jump into
the waterfall. Yeah.
You could try that.
It's not going to work, but hey, give it a shot.
All right.
That's haphazard.
0. But
Okay. Yeah. No, that's not working. So you're.
I need some compels somehow. Damn it! All right,
I'll give you compel if you just hit the floor.
I'll hit the floor. Take
Alright.
damage.
Ow.
Holy
Does
shit.
endurance work against this?
Oh, fuck.
Endurance is resist damage, so this is.
He did roll all pluses.
Yeah, I rolled all
That
pluses.
was brutal.
There's going to be 8 stress. Nice.
Endurance total of 5, so there's now 3 stress, right?
3 stress.
I knock off the 3 thing.
Box.
Yeah.
All right. Oh god, that hurt.
Oh, right in the 3 box.
So Vincent, what are you doing?
Okay.
You climb to the dock. You see the boat's rising up. Actually, you could try and fall onto it. It's about 100 feet away at this point.
Can I get the fate point if I just burst through the boat?
Oh, you got enough paper.
Got any other boat?
You could wait for it.
What do I see around me?
We're the most effective super team ever.
What's at the dock? So
It's just a stone platform.
there's nothing to moor it, or
No. You had to jump. Remember to get out.
that was true. And you said the boat was about 100 feet away.
Yeah, it's rising though. It'll get to about 50 feet away.
50 feet, so I could probably wait until it's about 50 feet and then
fall.
Since I can I can shape the force field, I can probably, if I can do it in a way where I can create an airfoil.
Yeah, you're asking for more fate points.
I can spend fate points.
You could spend fate points to negate my compel.
Yeah. So
You haven't eaten.
This is,
you used your thing. You'll have to take stress for doing that.
This will be the last one. Basically, if it succeeds, I can basically just faint onto the boat and then
Slam your body into the ship.
I'll give you. Can do you have academics or technology?
Yeah, I have academics.
Give me an academics check.
Okay.
Just so you can do that.
So 2.
Maybe you should just fall, because if you activate the force field is really dense. You will probably just go through the boat if you fall with the force field. So you could just fall 50
Too late.
feet. Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt regardless.
It's going to hurt regardless, but that'll have a less chance of destroying the boat.
Yeah.
Or you could yell out for someone else to try and help you. So yeah.
I'll be right
Actually,
there.
I will try to alert everybody else at the boat.
So you're just waiting. Vincent, Ivan, you're
Running.
you slammed to the floor. Well, let's get the other player. You two, you get one last check. Controlled landing. You're still doing the controlled landing, but it's now you realize you need to check to speed up the descent because it's now being hit with this column of water that is disintegrating it.
So we both need to roll this one?
It would help. You just need at least a
Nah,
plus
just
one.
take a breather. Just hang back. Take your union break.
5, alright.
Is this a Logos roll?
Yes.
1.
Alright, that's enough to keep you speed it up, but you managed to get it out. It will not kill everybody when it falls. It'll just come down like a hot air balloon onto
I failed. I was going to take a compel and just be like, oh, okay, activist for my own agenda. Bye.
I got him. You don't know what's going on.
No.
So you're falling.
Am I in the thing or outside of it now?
You're about to burst through the bottom of it.
Okay.
So
Soul Kopesh to
yep, you give me a check.
stab the wall, I guess.
Yep. This is your last check. To catch on to it.
Pretentious.
Yeah.
I get a +3.
All right, with the +3, you take 1 stress as your shoulder is dislocated.
Armor takes it?
No, because it's your shoulder being dislocated. It's not external force.
Oh, so it's magic super science. When Ross says it's magic super science. We're talking about bone joint density. Okay, sure, all right. I see how
It's
it
just
is.
1 stress.
I see it. No, I see.
All right. So everyone manages to hold on as the lantern crashes to the desert below. As you see, just a massive column of water starting to flood, and then you manage to jump onto the boat. Actually, you realize it's getting way more than 50 feet close. As you realize, the sky lantern itself is sinking into the ground, so you don't even have to jump onto the boat. So you're just like, oh shit.
Step up.
Yeah. You could step up, alright, so you're just flying.
Pull a Jack Sparrow.
You could just stay on the lantern, is what I'm saying.
Oh, it's the
The
land.
lantern's going to the
Yeah, I think the
desert.
lantern's probably gonna crush the boat.
Yeah.
Holding on for dear life.
Yeah, you're just holding on the dock watching this happen. The boat docks, and then it's programmed to go a certain path, so when the lantern smashes into it, it just goes away.
Probably just like the aisle of toothpicks at this point.
It is. So it's quite. Everyone just holds on for dear life for about a minute as you hear the wood creak, the water roaring, magical energy crackling, as there's just, and then one last sort of thoom as it hits the desert floor and raises up a massive cloud of dust. So everyone's coughing and just
Quickly
holding on.
settled by a gigantic plume of water.
Quench the thirst of the earth.
Yeah, so you realize the lantern's actually being just destroyed by the column of water. You should probably all get out. So all of you manage to stagger out of the lantern, soaked but alive. When you see Agata sort of Well, that looks like a goddess, but there's a weird wooden piranha mask on her face.
Oh, it's a piranha.
Damn
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and it's speaking in ancient Amazonian language.
What's it saying?
What's it saying? Yeah, you know. Free me from this prison, or I shall claim this one as my own vessel until I destroy it.
How do we do that?
You recognize
I
it.
can't hear you. Come closer.
Okay. So it floats down on another column of water. You realize, you can look up, those of you, see that it's just opened a portal to some place where there's infinite water, and it's just slowly flooding the desert. It will take some time for this to happen, but it's, it's just there. Yeah.
This is not good.
So the possessor god is floating towards you. You got
Everything
guys-
that's happened today, this is not good.
No. So actually, you can give me a contacting check.
All right.
You might recognize this mask, or at least something like it.
I got no.
Okay.
But wait, I have a weird question.
Sure.
Is it old enough and has it done the criminal rounds enough that Lavender Swan might recognize it?
That would require a fate point.
Okay, I don't have them.
All right.
I'm still running information
Oh, yeah, give me
in
another
this mantle. Nope.
Okay.
How might we free you from this prison?
If you swear, I will show you a ritual to destroy it and free me from this prison, and so I can run free once again. Or let me take this vessel into battle, and if it is fully exhausted, it will be when the vessel is killed. The mask shall be destroyed as well.
So,
All right, can I roll Queen of the Nile for this?
Sure.
Don't energy blast me.
No, that's my social one.
Don't do that.
And invoke political deadlock
Okay.
to use a fate point to control this. All right, that's a +2.
Well, you've heard of these before. These are the masks of chaos. In ancient times, about around when you were around, when Cleopatra was around.
Thousands of years
ago. A lot of stuff happened thousands of years ago. There were too many magical beings running around, and they were just being, they were
Dicks.
Yeah, they were being dicks. They were controlling humanity and using them as puppets, playthings. And so a secret society of humans got together and figured out how to... They couldn't kill them because they were immortal, but they could imprison them in things. And so they realized they could not only imprison them, but they could use their power. And so they made these masks so they could channel a portion of the power from the mask while keeping the being imprisoned. So there are a lot of these masks, but they were all eventually put in tombs or secret places hidden away because the masks corrupt people, got them a little too dangerous. This is some powerful nature spirit, obviously a river spirit or a river god, something like that, that was imprisoned. And there are ways to destroy them. And there's all kinds of them.
And they want to be destroyed so that they can be free.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I was rolling Queen of the Nile to figure out a way to trick it.
Okay. All right, so that's the basic information. So how do you want to trick it?
So what does it mean to swear to a chaos god?
Well, it's actually, you realize this one is probably kind of naive in this respect, so you could just straight up lie to it. You realize this is not a god that can actually...
So she's the Queen of the Nile.
Yeah.
She knows how chaos god works, and America's really good at going back on treaties.
If you make a successful Queen of the Nile check and...
I did.
And invoke a fate point for effect, you could basically fib on signing the magical contract.
And I did. So basically what Tab Hunter and Cleopatra are going to conspire to do is they're going to send Trey up front to make the agreement and then renege on it.
Okay.
So I'm going to have Trey control.
All right.
Suddenly out of nowhere. What? What's happening? What am I wearing? Who's that?
Ah, shit.
Trey.
That's your crush.
Do you so swear to tell... to destroy this mask so that I may be free?
Will it help me?
Yes, it will.
Yes.
Will it stop? Yes! I'll do anything!
All right. One last Queen of the Nile check.
Please, God, I call my parents!
Yeah.
I invoke lead the people to greatness.
All right. What'd you get?
I get a 2.
Okay.
At a superhuman. So
Okay. That's actually it rolled a 4 though. So do you have another fate point?
I have one more fate point.
You're gonna vote out?
Dual power source.
Yeah. Okay.
So America will get in on reneging. Intriguing as well.
All right. That works.
Bring in Kissinger.
That actually, Jeff, you maybe not have to do that. Jeff, you could play something diplomatic.
Theme from the West Wing.
Yeah. Sure.
Do the mission.
5.
All right. With 5. Yeah, you don't have to spend the fate point. As he creates a spirit of cooperation kind of thing and trust. And the possessed Agata removes the mask. You use those 2 aspects.
What the fuck?
You pass out though. So you have the mask, and you can do whatever you want with it.
Finally, my treasures are returned.
Yeah, it's an Amazonian river. You've never had this. You've never seen it. But you know about it in general.
He said they were mine.
Yeah.
Well, in his case, denial ain't just a river in Egypt.
So as you're standing around the ruins of the Sky Palace, of the lantern, the wooden wreckage, and there's a column of water next, basically a floating waterfall that is slowly filling up the Ural Sea.
That ain't
you see a truck driving towards you in the distance, a beat up old military kind of like flatbed kind of truck.
Laser beam?
We're done.
We could revive her and just GTFO.
It's one truck, by the way. It's not like a convoy.
Okay.
So you could wait for the truck, or use somebody. If
Can I notice?
anybody have, I guess, a medicine or I'd allow
Academics?
I'd allow
Academics? Okay.
Yeah. One person.
Has my physiology
What's your
changed
academic
at all?
2.
No, the mask was removed.
No, since that Death God thing.
No.
Or
Aside from
if
the
you want to do
green
academics, can I just do notice since I have it superhuman?
No.
Okay, well,
Yeah, she's passed out.
Okay.
That's what you notice.
no problem. So 3 on
Okay.
academics.
You shake her awake. That's good for her.
Academic.
Yeah.
Wait, oh God. Am I still falling? Where am I?
You're fine.
But
Don't
it takes
put on
by the
mask
time you
again.
do that, the truck is pulling up. It's very close. So you could either just yell at her to get you to teleport her.
38 Skidoo!
Yeah, there's one old guy or one person who's wearing a gas mask and a mask. He kind of waves at you and he yells out in Russian, "Hello!" So you understand it. So are you guys going to teleport away or talk to the guy in the gas mask?
Well, only one of us speaks Russian, so unless he starts parlaying, we're going to
You can see he's going in and beat up truck.
So
Don't worry, Lady Agata. Your beloved saved you. Well, one of your beloveds. We're all here for you.
I look around the group.
Play along!
No shit. Who is this? I point to
we have no
the
idea.
man in the mask.
think we can jack that truck.
God damn. Oh, I'm too hungry.
So the man keeps talking. "Hello, my name is Vanya. I saw the crash. Are there any wounded I can help? Hello, do you understand me?" Then he says, "I speak English."
That's better.
Oh.
"Oh, hello. Name Vanya. Help you? Wounded? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Come, I help."
Why do we trust him?
Where?
Back there, he points towards Rebirth Island.
No.
No. Okay.
Empathy.
Okay.
Yeah, because the language barrier isn't going to get in the way.
He's speaking English this one, isn't he?
Very bad. Very
Just-
simple language.
So 4.
Okay. He seems to be genuine. He doesn't seem to be,
I don't know if I want to go to Resident Evil Island.
Yeah, isn't that where the birds came from?
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
good.
Wearing
played
a
that
gas
game.
mask to...
How
then again,
how
this was a
Chernobyl is your island from a scale?
What? What's his word?
Chernobyl?
No radiation.
Why mask?
Biohazard.
Oh, ugly. Me, ugly.
That's okay.
Are you perhaps
By
the curator
ugly,
of a
he
museum?
thinks tentacles.
Perhaps looking for chaos god masks of an Amazonian chaos god?
Damn it.
I say in perfect Russian.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you are base raiders. Very good. Would you like a job? I need help.
So you are a curator of a museum.
In a sense, yes. Yes, come.
An American museum.
Ooh.
No. Not American. Russian.
I have to take composure damage. I have a severe allergy to coffee.
All right, you get a fate point. Make a willpower test.
But they're not communists anymore.
I don't know that. At least 2/3 of me doesn't know that.
So, Caleb,
What's your willpower?
if we ever throw an iron curtain on you,
I get a 1.
taken out.
Is that just resolve?
I get a 2. Yeah. Actually, I get a 3.
No,
I have a
just a
+2
little
on that.
bit.
Yeah, I get a +3.
But it's just resolve. It's just
I just rolled a
okay.
result. Yeah, it's my
So
oh yeah.
that's one. That's 5. So
So
minus
you're
3,
now.
2 stress.
Okay.
You were like,
You're
oh.
really allergic to Russians.
Yeah, it's very scary. So Vanya is explaining to you. No, I need help. Friend needs to be taken back home. You can help with this.
Who's your
Trotsky.
No, he's
Peasant results.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What's he
Can you
saying?
tell them?
We have to get out of here.
Get out.
go.
Really?
No,
What's going on?
Me help. Give.
He's gonna make
give
us
job.
join his Bolshevik village to farm potatoes for the rest of our lives.
Okay. Her Majesty's off a rocker right now. What is he saying?
I don't speak Russian. I thought you did. No,
me,
I speak Italian.
Friend. He needs go home.
Money?
Yes, I got money.
Who friend?
A good old-fashioned capitalist
see.
transaction.
Can I register money?
Yeah.
Wait, money?
Yes.
Are you a defector? Have you seen the light?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank all the gods.
The great
That was close. We're all okay. Don't worry.
What's going on, Trey?
Don't
Me,
worry.
come.
It's a double agent.
Get
We're
in
safe. Get in the truck.
I'm too tired to take us anywhere right now.
Yeah, let's get in the truck.
I could use a sit down.
Okay, so
All right.
food.
How many mummies run your truck?
What? What's his
Mummies are they under the hood?
No. He's Indian.
Is this a Buick?
I don't care if I pass out. It's going to be worse.
All right, so that's how the trip back to Rebirth Island goes. So we're going to be talking while on the trip back.
Okay, so that was a bust.
What the fuck happened while I was out?
I don't know. We've got
It
a
wasn't
mask to
quite a
sell.
bust.
Yeah, where's the mask? We got that, right?
Who took the mask?
I've retrieved my mask.
Good.
Yes.
Don't put it
For
on.
a good capitalist transaction, right? So the rest of us also kind of...
Obviously.
Okay, so yeah, make sure. Okay.
You alright over there,
I
Vince?
mean, obviously,
No.
it was subcontracted for you to achieve this endeavor.
Do we have anything to feed Vince?
No, he gave it all away to the giant flesh sorcerer.
What are we gonna
Which would have been nice if we could have negotiated, but no.
Well, we could have caught some more birds.
Queen of the Nile must be Queen of the Skies, apparently.
Look,
Palanquin is so slow.
Vince, I'm not suggesting it, but you should be open to all options.
Not it.
No,
Not it.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
No, not one of us. But what? You're
know-
servants, right? That you can just.
No, you know, I have a feeling this guy has like a slightly less ranted MRE somewhere. So,
Or borscht. Maybe he's got borscht.
that stuff keeps forever.
so a mummy.
Look, I'm just saying. Consider the mummy.
Like, I'm
So,
Consider the
Ross, how
mummy.
much arcane text do I get to transcribe into a book to sell to someone? Because I was running record the whole time I was in there.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. You did not see the stuff that
I destroyed.
I got it. Yeah. Aside from that, though, I will say you get 20 loot worth to the right seller.
Provided you could flip it to someone.
Yeah.
Well, arcane texts, if nothing else, I can just eat that loot myself to
Point.
understand Arcana to buy off points for logos.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you get that. Yeah. In fact, I said you could just do that directly.
So just buy 2 more points off logos.
Yeah, but you can. So you get back to Rebirth Island, or you get to Rebirth Island. There's a steep ramp that's been built so it can drive in and out of the desert.
Is the water still rising? Or did that stop?
It's still going, but it's
It's a sea. It's going to take a while.
going to take a long time.
I'm just like...
But it's still happening.
Yeah,
that's the
we're
important part.
ecologically reclaiming the area. Truly, we have done good for the world today.
Yes.
Do we get paid?
Are people coming out to greet us at Rebirth Isle? Because I will assure them that we're there and the crisis is over.
All right, yeah,
We're there to save them.
Go and get me wrong.
From communism. I get a +1.
All right, they're like, oh, faith fighters. They have powers. Very good. They're actually kind of pleasant. Oh, we have company. We will come make food for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do they have? Is there 24,000 calories in this village?
There are actually, especially in the vodka.
Oh yeah, has the same caloric density as fat.
You can pour it on your flesh.
Yeah.
You can literally
I'll
marinate
give you a
yourself
fake
in
one
vodka. You're
if
living
you
the dream.
But we have to take it away from you.
You can
I'll
just
give you a fake
crawl
one if
into
you
the
get drunk.
distillery.
You have to drink the vodka to survive, man. Look, Vince, I know it sucks.
It's like biodiesel.
Do they have a horse you can eat?
Potato fuel.
Yeah.
Do I have to make health checks just to...
No, I'll let you. You just get drunk.
Vince, look, I'll
You know how the
I'll babysit you.
All right,
I'll babysit you.
I just want to be clear, we're doing this intentionally on July 2nd. I have nothing to heal.
Yeah. So, what is Vincent like drunk? As you're all just given food and hospitality by like 4 people.
Do I recover stuff?
Yeah. Now it's the end of the scene, so you get to reset your stress and remove your minor consequences.
Well, doesn't the moderate then shift into minor?
I'll have to look it up. I'll look it up at the end of the session. It's not. I mean, unless you are really jerks and pick fights with these guys, I don't think it'll matter. So
As the freaks come to me, I'm asking all of them if
yeah,
they're curators.
Uncle Vanya and the others. There's 3 other people there, and they're all like heavily scarred. Scarred. Well, from
Yeah,
like
those are
pock marks, from mutations. Obviously, they are survivors of the bioweapons testing, and just can't live anywhere else. And you do see like discarded UN equipment here and ideal equipment here. There's a lot.
It's a shame
of
the town's going to flood from that invisible water.
No, it was an island before. So
okay.
yeah.
Right.
Good. They're
What's
good.
the structure of the water table? Is it going to take out the island before it finds some other egress?
Is the water going
It's
to ever
really
stop?
big. Like it will probably take. It'll take months, if not years, for this place to fill up, and that's assuming again it doesn't just sink into the ground for a long time. So they don't have to worry about it tonight, at least. There's a lot of discarded equipment there. So they take you to like a hangar that's been converted into kind of an open living space.
I want somewhere to sleep.
They have hammocks.
Hammocks is good.
Falcon appears next to you.
Yeah.
No, Trey.
Who?
Hey guys, check this out. I'm a mighty robot, and I need alcohol to fuel my cells. Drink glow.
Yeah, his fuel cells. He's charging up.
If we hook up to a car battery, would he recharge it?
He belches once. He discharges his energy beam into the night sky.
Were you firing your laser?
I'm Bender, damn it. I'm Bender.
Can you do that so like we have lights in here?
So there's another person
Doesn't
there.
work that way.
Just keep drinking.
He just refers to himself as Ivan, but Ivan speaks English.
Another Ivan.
Yeah. So
Ivan. I'm Ivan.
That's not a trope.
yeah. Hello. I used to be scientist here, but
But
I
you're
am
crazy?
mildly. Well, they say I'm not allowed to leave Ireland. You are all. Your genetic code is not 100% human, right? You should be fine. You.
I'm a hale and hearty fellow.
Okay. Yeah. You should be fine. Look, we saw what happened today from our. We had binoculars. It was quite amazing. We had no idea. We'd heard legends about Baba Yaga's hut being, and there's nights we get strange dreams.
It was a blob queen.
But the plague birds would never. They just turned. It looked like they'd been. Something happened to them. They were normally quite peasants. Maybe this Baba Yaga made them attack you or something. I don't know.
Bygones.
Yes. But it is very fortuitous. We've been talking for some months to try and help our friend. You after you eat or you're ready, you come. He is below because he cannot come to surface anymore. He is his immune system is too weak. But you need to take him to his home so he can be with his people.
What place does he belong?
Is another universe. You take him to where we found, the government found him years ago in Tunguska. You take him to Tunguska, and he, You've heard of this place. You've been there, I'm sure. You look like you know what you're doing.
Can we just sleep on this?
One second. So,
Are we letting the drunk robot do
I'm okay. I'm okay with helping interdimensional refugees. That I actually worked on a couple of cases with some amazingly higher standard Ludians.
He's talking. He's translating this for the rest of
what the hell? But mark me if I'm wrong.
You're Americans.
That play the Tunguska side is, how would you say, has a fuck ton of security.
Oh no, not anymore. Government collapse. No one pays cards anymore. It's more profitable for black marketeers to take things in and out. Why do you think so many people like you Americans get their superpowers? Where do you think they come from? Tunguska. You find some crystal, you snort it, you gain laser vision, and then, your head explodes 3 months later.
That sounds safe.
It's good.
It's good. So,
Very powerful.
Yeah, it's all, the mafia is there. They have, they're fighting the, who are those people you call the, he talks to them, underground. There's a sort of a power fight between the two over who gets that turf.
Which mafia?
The Russian one.
Oh, Thieves' World. Nasty fellas.
Yeah. So, but you don't have to worry about that. You just have to get in. Our friend will show you where in Tunguska. It's not very far from the border.
In this Tunguska, we can free the people from the evil grip of communism.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Thank you.
And we appreciate big, strong American helping free our people from the tyranny.
Also, say you worship Ra, it'll make his day.
And I worship Ra? I'd like to hear the
We must help these good people. These simple farmers.
So let's talk brass tacks. What are we negotiating here?
Well, he has. He says he will give you a great gift, and we can give you. If you promise to do this, we will give you. There are some things here you can take that would be valuable in the black market.
Start poking.
You don't need it?
Ahead of time.
Well,
that's you.
Some systems we do need, but we'll tell you what's not needed. There's a lot of surplus there. They may be, and we've disinfected everything.
Okay, well, I'm just worried more about you because that would be highly unfair.
Well, there's a lot of there's a lot of things we
They're
don't
paying
need.
us to do a job.
Yeah.
Hey,
Apparently
These good people,
fair comp for all.
these good people deserve our help to free themselves
So
from
who's
the
going to
yoke
negotiate?
of Stalin
All right, give me
and the Red Menace.
Before the great dimensional waterfall consumes them
I'll
in
do it
50
for the low
years.
price of all of your descendants serving me in the afterlife. And,
all our descendants. Yes, of course.
and complete oil rights to your nation.
All rights to anything you see around you. As far as the eye can
What
see.
are we waiting for?
All right. So now that he's got his cut of the what do the rest of us get? What am I rolling?
Presents.
3.
3. He says with technology, you can all realize there's let's say 180 loot worth of technological parts. It would fill up a truck.
Can we take his truck?
Well, that'll go with it too, actually. And he says he could give you one other thing. And everyone can give me an empathy check if they have it.
I have it at 3.
Okay.
Also 3.
I'm going to go ahead and pump that up.
Oh, okay. And
With drunk and empathy.
yeah, really is that.
Play pump it up.
There is one other thing he can give you. He offers you a engine that literally runs on potatoes. You don't know how much that would be worth, but
To the Irish?
Yeah.
So much.
Idaho. Sell it to Idaho.
Wait.
but you realize there's other things he's thinking of that he kind of maybe not.
Texas, actually.
So you could try and push him to find out what else they have available.
Presents.
Yeah, that would be one person's presence.
Okay.
I'd roll to convince him, but
All right.
these people need us
Oh yeah, no, you're done. You're done.
to save them
So-
from communism.
2. So,
So how are you pushing him? Like, what are you saying?
Well done.
yeah. Well, yeah, that's gonna be fun.
You're
Look,
kind of a potato engine now too.
It literally is.
We've got 2
yeah,
potato engines.
I have 2 liters of potato juice in me. So, look, I understand you have some other things that you might be slightly more nervous about, but as you could obviously see, we have a way of dealing with certain things that are a little bit odd.
We're all bruised and unhappy looking.
I'm fine. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
It's like, and I tell you that we will do the best to basically, if this is an issue of concern, take it off your hands and take it to the people who can understand and utilize it the best.
Okay.
For profit.
Well, I mean, we do have a automated medical bay that we use to, stay alive, but we could maybe get along without it. But then there's the other thing.
No. Well, what's that other thing?
Well, you come with me. He takes you to an elevator that goes underground.
Ooh.
He takes out a key. Then Vanya takes out a key, and they turn them at the same time. And they punch in codes and a keypad in there. And there's a klaxon that sounds. And then there's a big warning in Cyrillic above the elevator leading down.
Is that a radiation warning?
There is a radiation warning, too.
Where do you hide all your mummies? Russian engineering
it's
is
a big warning in
fantastic.
Cyrillic. You read
A
it.
true challenge in the space race.
American Pharaoh, you can read it. It says, if warning lights are on, nuclear charge is activated, is primed. Enter at your own risk.
It's just radioactive. Don't.
Are you standing on a nuclear weapon?
No, you don't know
Oh,
this.
these are double agent codes.
It's in Cyrillic. You can't read it.
Well,
Oh, they don't even have the radioactive.
I
have a
understand
radiation
radiation
symbol,
is
that's it.
dangerous,
Well, that's
but I
why I
also
can
don't
infer that
understand
to
what
us like this.
radiation
No,
is.
you can't. It's like
And then
you have
another
nuclear
part of me
engines.
is
They have nuclear reactors.
Praying for
Oh, so
death.
it's a
Yes,
reactor. Okay.
yeah, praying for death.
You assume so.
Oh, well, okay. I
So
can
I'm
see
okay
that's
with
like-
it.
Do you
do we
partially
need a
get
suit for
confused and
that?
wonder
No,
what
this can take-
radiation is?
It must be good. It's radiation, guys.
Power of the sun.
It is the power of the sun.
Okay. What'd you get?
4.
All right, you believe.
What does he believe?
The radiation's contained.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right, so you head down.
I'm just glad he's the only one that said he was going.
I'm staying out.
I'm going.
All right.
went.
Yeah.
You two are going. You're
I
going.
want to see how they run their mummy vader.
I'm scrawling arcane notes in a book.
I'm poking around through their excess crap to see if there's anything useful.
I want to.
Yeah, no. Well, you're loading up the truck. I mean,
Yeah,
if
I'm
you-
helping by playing music that helps.
All right.
Wow. Make me all do all.
So the three of you head down, along with Ivan and Vanya, and
I guess I also have floating. So
he says this. We found there was certain things found in Tunguska that were that were considered as emergency measures during the Cold War. One was found, and it was theorized that it could only be stopped by certain pathogens. So perhaps certain. So it's kept here as a safe measure. So he,
Tunguska virus, or T virus for short.
in case it broke containment. To be fair, there are other safe measures, but it was not that are in place, but they probably won't work. And now that the pathogens have been sealed, maybe it is better you have it, so you can figure out a safe way to dispose of this, or maybe get it off world. So you go into a chamber, and then there's like a quarantine chamber inside it with. Just you could see the clear, heavily thick but clear, so you can see into the chamber walls or windows, armored windows. In the middle, you just see like a strange, small little tree sitting there. And then
Oh, he's just a little guy.
yeah,
it's
it's
a
just a
happy
little tree.
It killed Bob Ross.
This is seedling taken from Portal. from a vent, and he says, "There's video there. I will leave room. I don't want to watch it again. But if released into atmosphere, into a normal atmosphere, it would be existential threat to
Exist.
Yeah. So
I take a picture of the tree.
Okay. The Uncle Elias said, I would not recommend that, but I cannot tell you what to do.
I'm just a sign.
Okay.
I already took the picture. You're drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't notice. You're drunk. You're not very. You're talking.
Your drunk aspect is being compelled, Aaron.
So, but I'm guessing the video is an old VHS player.
Yep.
Of course. So
you play it.
Drunk
Right.
I watch.
All right. All of those who watch it make a resolve check.
All right.
Oh shit! 4.
Okay.
You actually feel better.
Neat.
Your time with the Death God actually finds this adorable.
3.
Okay. It was a 6.
Damn.
Ow.
All right.
I'll just fill that in.
All right.
I got a 3.
All right. So that's a 3. So none of you are knocked out. So none of you just like lose your mind and like no. So you see that basically it's footage of Tunguska. Early '80s. Portals opening. There are scientists in front of it in hazmat suits. And it opens up, and you see this sort of alien, sort of verdant landscape, and then just something. There's a blur of motion, and then the green just comes from the portal and just starts consuming the land and the scientists in seconds. And it just starts growing at an exponential rate, absorbing everything until they cut away and showing it being bombed from the air. And then and then there is a summary in Russian that says, precognitive expert was correct. The incident was contained at a cost of 203 men, and so on and so on. It is believed it is possible to engineer this so that it only affects certain areas, or perhaps contained if deployment. It is a weapon of last resort. It is believed from, given its growth rate, it would consume Earth and terraform planet to alien landscape within 36 to 64 hours.
Damn you, Stalin.
So it's a weapon of mass destruction, an exotic alien weapon of mass destruction.
Understatement.
And they say, well, look, there is a travel container. There is a robotic arm we could put in travel container. We are last keepers of it, and less people who know. You are the first to know. To be honest, it is more of a burden than a treasure.
I know where we could put this. We've got that painting.
You're looking outstanding there.
We also, to be fair, have the alien death god.
You're not there.
What happens if you put it in the corridor?
I don't want to try. Are you kidding me?
You realize also, if you've made that... There's a certain part of you that realizes if you were a total asshole, you didn't give a shit, you could leak this footage online and then just threaten people with its presence. Just use it as a way to...
I'm making note of that.
Yeah.
Like a one-woman North Korea.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'm gonna do it.
So this is a power source. In fact, I'll tell you for free, this would be a godlike menace. You could scare the shit out of everyone. There would be some complications, though.
I'm sure there would be.
Woman North Korea was my
high school's got
kitty metal.
Oh, that's right. So they say we can keep watch of it. We will, with the medical bay, we will live for more decades, and nobody else knows. Everyone else is dead.
I think we'll take.
But
care
perhaps
of
it is a good sign that you are here. You can help us deal with it.
Maybe we can get. No, this needs to be returned.
Maybe teleport into the sun. If only Paraton were alive, he could have zapped this into the sun easily. But the Soviets said we could not trust the American heroes, and then, of course, after the wall fell, we didn't know how to get in touch with them without letting a villain know.
Wait, the wall fell?
Yes. And see. So that's where we're in next time. Next time you can meet who your little.
I want that.
Yeah, you can. You can have it. You can just sell it to someone for a lot of loot.
Oh God,
I want it.
Yeah.
But only 2 people directly know how to get into that. Well, 3, I guess. That directly.
I would trust you with it. I would give you menace.
They can put it in a carrier.
I'm not putting it in the fucking painting.
It's safe in there.
Yeah.
No,
It's the painting is indestructible.
But what happened? Like, what
The
would
people
happen if
in
it got
the
loose in
painting.
the corridor?
But they won't. They won't
Like,
destroy
it's
it.
a source of abundant growth in the domain of an alien.
Yeah, how these exotic powers interact with each other, you have no fucking idea.
Oh, of course.
It's working fine for me.
I mean, would they cancel each other out?
So question, comments, suggestions, and go like this.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
Would they become both yin and
So
yang?
you have one thing of loot, the mask, if you decide to sell it.
Yeah, we're selling it.
Yeah, that'll be trying to figure out a good buyer for that.
Yeah.
The one that pays the most.
Well, there you go.
or destroy the
Problem
fucker,
solved.
or
You
destroy
have-
the fucker because, or sorry, not destroy it, but Kate, take it away since it needs to be.
You can
quarantined.
release the trap beam with it.
No.
You can drop it off on the moon.
Yeah,
Why don't we let
destroying it
logos
would
hang out
release
with
it.
it?
Yeah.
Drop it off on the moon.
You know, we just need to have the
You
dump
could
truck.
destroy it and then try and kill the Amazonian river god.
At this point, I'm more or less like, hey, underground. You know, let's give it to somebody who's going to keep it safe.
They will open it because they're all non-human, so they feel like that's in slavery and imprisonment.
Damn it.
Yeah, weird that they aren't really keen on that. Any other questions?
Do you get skill points or anything like that? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll do character advancement in a little bit
right.
after this group.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah,
See ya.
yeah,
One last thing. Since I don't have fate points,
yeah,
and you're going to compel
yeah.
confidential informant.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to leak to them information that there is a startup that's seeking to
Oh yeah.
trade in necromancy. I won't give out complete details, but I'll just say, hey, I heard a thing.
Okay, that'll remind me next session, and I won't have to compel you for that. So yeah, that'll definitely work. What they do with that information will not be up to you though. So
No, that's why I say I'm not giving them full details. I'm just saying, hey, just be aware, there's a thing.
okay, that'll work for next session. So all right, good game, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.